all the way to thing. So I'm like,
70 grand.
I was just about to say, I mean, it's just going to be.
Everybody else is.
So, and I'm going to show you receipts. And this. She believed that now. The document. My point is, and all the 70,000. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. When we won the lawsuit, right, we then turned around and filed a motion.
We're going to come back to this.
You can go into the lawsuit, you can go on page in the election motion. Saying we didn't win for we spent them court fees.
Apologize. I'm being very rude. I mean, it is very rude to when something, I guess, never a lawsuit. We all money and please. But dollars, or at least.
You think it's sad. I understand a lot.
Was you're saying, and you said 150, 175, and that's live. Potential.
If we would have won lawyer fees, we should.
Okay.
But because I am a bullheaded bitch, I would have tried to get it anyway, even though she, for certain.
No.
Right.
They're losing members of their group. Their group is getting. Oh my God. Now, Tracy also said something about these sub.
But she doesn't sit at my table. Oh, okay. You asked me. There's 30, but that's the max.
So Tracy and Perry. We're already at the damn table. Hell, I must have missed it. Still.
Correct. I don't believe it was what Paris said it was.
All right, good deal. But she can sit at the table.
Yeah, but.
Remember? So maybe. Yeah, okay, well, I apologize. I know that I should not have even said her name because
I couldn't really. She's broke.
And this is just my opinion of you. I feel like you think you're like, go.
Well, now I'm trying to think of the word that you can't think of because now.
Afraid of me. We only got.
We were just trying to get her to pay our attorney fees, which we had already paid. To be. Did she show you the check that her attorney?
I guess we're gonna have to watch the whole damn. Communicate through email a lot irritates. And then, well, for the purposes of.
As a public defender.
I think lawyers are only the.
Decision.
You think I should have used a portable? I don't care if you're mad at me, and I don't care if you think I'm mad at you. I don't work that way. I don't get emotional about people on TikTok, other than people that have obviously harassed me for a couple of years. What else do we need to cover? I feel like we should lean more towards something that you might actually win with. But good God, could y'all just stop obsessing over it?
All right, who's married to me, and then we have like 7 degrees of separation.
Political thing. I'm trying to make it a moral, like.
The Constitution is not political, Dodge. The Constitution is not political. But no, just like, okay, if you're gonna go on lives, if you're gonna be on live for like 2 solid weeks straight, and same, and people come in my DMs and they're like, yeah, well, he's talking about you again. He can absolutely do that as long and as much as he wants to. It's his constitutional right to talk about whatever he wants to talk about. So no, I don't like that rule of engagement. Because then the people do like a 1 degree, right? Like if you're like, Sam, no means no, don't talk about me. And I'll be like, all right, that's the rule of engagement. Well, next thing you know, maybe Bear does something that irritates me and I want to make a video about it. And then you're like, we had rules of engagement. You know, you talked about Bear, who's married to me. And then we have like 7 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. I'm not interested in that.
Did she just say Kevin Bacon?
Well, isn't that who plays in Rules of Engagement?
I thought it was Denzel Washington. Maybe Kevin Bacon played the... No, it wasn't him that played the reporter. Was it Rules of Engagement?
I would assume she's making a reference towards the movie, but I don't know if the referenced.
Her reference wasn't referencing.
Yeah, something like that.
Alexa, what was the cast for Rules of Engagement?
Rules of Engagement is a TV show from 2007 to 2013. The main cast included Patrick Warburton, Megan Price, and Oliver Hudson.
Alexa, what was the cast from the movie Rules of Engagement?
The movie Rules of Engagement stars Tommy Lee Jones as Colonel Hayes Hodges and Samuel L. Jackson as Colonel Terry Childers. Guy Pearce plays Major Mark Biggs, with Bruce Greenwood as Bill Sokol and Blair Underwood as Captain Lee. Have you seen either the movie or the TV show?
That's none of your business.
Fair enough. I'll keep my curiosity in check.
Rewind what she said, because I don't.
Okay, no. Rules of Engagement was Tommy Lee Jones and Samuel L. Jackson. I'm thinking about the movie with Meg Ryan and Denzel Washington, where she was going to get the award. Either way, it wasn't Kevin Bacon. 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Who's married to me? And then we have like 7 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon. I'm not interested in that. But if people don't want to be talked about, they probably shouldn't make videos.
Y'all, look, I've tried to refrain from talking about this because East gets on to me. She says I remind her of Augie whenever I talk about it so much. So could y'all refrain from making comments about my junk, because the conversation is not going to end well for anyone. I've never talked about my junk until somebody recently. Somebody in the chat is saying Dodge and Morals. We're just talking about his little thingy all, and there's nothing little about it. And I don't like bragging about that shit, but good God, could y'all just stop obsessing over it?
All right, that's okay. That's a no square for Dodge.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so you disagree? You think that you should be able to like victimize or advocate for a victim that doesn't feel like she's a victim, whether she wants you to or not, based off of your constitutional rights. It's your constitutional right to do that.
I don't think I was advocating for Allie, though. You call it advocating, but I don't.
Okay. Well, let's.
But yeah, I think it's my constitution. I think it's my constitutional right to talk about whatever I want to talk about.
And something else, we could get into the he said, she said of it. We could get into the who yell at you, and I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when I had just came back from court, and I was on my way home, and you came in the live, and I said, "Hey, go south, stab my life." Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's probably one of them. But if you're not mad at me, that's great. But sometimes I'm just like, I could get out of this live and be like, oh, Dodge is mad at me again. Like, it's just something I said. But if you're not mad, what do you care?
I don't. I don't care if you're mad at me, and I don't care if you think I'm mad at you. I don't work that
Okay.
way. I don't get emotional about people on TikTok, other than people that have obviously harassed me for a couple of years. What else? What else do we need to cover? I feel like we should lean more towards something that you might actually win with. Like, I want to see you win. I like being wrong sometimes. So is there anything I've been wrong about?
Just collecting content real quick.
Cover. I feel like we should lean more towards something that you might actually harass me for a couple of years. What else? What else do we need to cover? I feel like we should lean more towards something that you might actually win with. Like, I want to see you win. I like being wrong sometimes. So is there anything I've been wrong about?
Well, I think hiring a private attorney wasn't probably a good choice, but
Hiring a what?
you could, a private attorney in this case that you're going to this week is probably, you're probably rethinking that decision.
You think I should have used a
Be right back.
court-appointed attorney or represented myself?
I think you would have got just as good a job done. Yeah.
You know, my sister told me, and sometimes you and my sister are a lot alike. Like, my sister's a very mature person. Like, I'm sure as far as keeping the house clean and all that stuff, y'all are most definitely alike. But my sister basically said the same thing yesterday. She's like, nowadays you basically have to represent yourself, because lawyers are they're in there to get to the result as quickly as possible. They don't want to do a trial. They don't want to do any of that. They're just trying to get paid and get it over with. And you're right. The only thing I disagree with that about is making deals and shit. Like, I think lawyers are only there to make deals for you. And if you think about it, a judge, what did he start off as? A lawyer. A prosecutor, what did they start off as? A lawyer. So if there were no deals to be made, lawyers wouldn't be needed. If you just knew you did this, you're going to jail, you wouldn't need a lawyer. The lawyer is there to go in and say, hey, we're going to plead this down. We're going to change this, and I'm going to make $12,000 off of it. Bet. And they all understand that. If judges didn't do that, if prosecutors didn't do that, they know they wouldn't make any money. The need for a lawyer would go away. So, I think basically the only reason people use lawyers in criminal court cases is just, for the deals. That's it. Civil, it's a lot different.
Like high crimes. Right, but yeah, criminal, like low level crimes, which is what I would consider this. When you start stacking crimes up, they become higher level, but low level crimes, yeah.
Think about this. She made the comment about the Constitution not being political about 5 or 10 minutes ago. If I had not wrote that shit down, you see the rabbit hole we've done went down. We're talking about lawyers and shit. People criticize me or talk shit about me making notes and writing shit down, but I would not have remembered to go back and address it if I hadn't wrote that shit down. Good afternoon, Sheena.
I guarantee that your attorney that you have retained now knows and is friends with the public defender that you were appointed. You'll never pass off for you. He's a lump sum attorney. Track of their cases, of their wins for them. Then they have almost like a resume of things that they have done for clients before. This guy, if he's already established, right, state with.
Well, I hate to be nitpicky, but no, there was no court-appointed attorney. Like, when I went in there, they retained her stand. Never. Having said that, found out that the evidence is evidence. working with you. Look, if you get, and then, well, and you've probably seen it. I probably could have known me, but it's really lawyers with you. The fact that we communicate through email a lot irritates the shit out of me, but it's not.
Defender. And would have wound up paying like a fraction of, what'd you pay to retain this guy? What was his retainer fee?
5,000.
Right,
5,000.
Bob?
Yeah, I've probably spent right around 15,000 in legal fees so far.
It goes fast, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
a lump sum all the way to trial. So
Right, it goes, that's what I'm saying. Lawyer fees are a lot of money, huh?
yeah. Well,
I'm about to say, if you want to have a conversation about lawyers' fees or whatever, that's going to be hilariously sad for both of us.
I mean, that's the thing. Some lawyers lump sum all the way to trial. Some lawyers will go to trial. Anything after that, you're paying by the hour or something like that. So.
Right. So you can see how easy it was for me to spend 70 grand on an attorney for a lawsuit that lasted 2 years.
I was just about to say, do we want to move on to something else? Because, I mean, if we start comparing lawyers and the money we've spent, I mean, it's just going to be hilariously sad
For who?
for both of us.
Oh, I'm not sad about it. Everybody else is more emotional about the money a lawyer that I didn't
Okay,
have
well,
to spend.
since you brought it up.
Okay. I love talking about this.
Okay. So,
I have figured out that whenever Sam says, I love talking about this, she doesn't love talking about it. We're going to fast forward through it.
Playing from iPhone.
a friend of mine sent me this. Her being ordered. The point is, talking about the people.
I don't think you're understanding though what she's talking about. We told her attorney we're going to do financial.
This is all Rachel De Palma shit.
The sanction motion is attorney fees, which we had already paid. Right? It probably cost around she was required.
And I guess I'm gonna have to use this Sharpie. So you lost the lawsuit. We all know you won the lawsuit,
Right.
but in the live work you said that's probably close to 15,000. I had to do that. I could or at least not get emotional distress stuff.
I can't think of the word. Well, would think it was that I was punitive damage.
Like some pointed out.
If we would have, let me set the scenario up for you. If we would have won lawyer fees, we still would not have gotten anything from her because by that time she had used up all the money that she had. She didn't have anything else. I'll wait till you're done so you can find whatever you're looking for.
I'm listening. You said if y'all had to pay lawyer fees, you still wouldn't. And you have my full
Okay.
attention.
We would have had to cost so much to know we get because of California. So over and kind of lawsuit anyway. But because even though she didn't have any, I would.
Yeah, okay, well, I apologize. I know that I should not have even said her name because I knew it was going to send us in this direction. But I mean, I don't want to make this all about Rachel De Palma or like insulting her or looking at her finances and all that shit.
I genuinely hope she's doing well, dogs. I want nothing to do with her, but I genuinely hope she is healing and moving on and doing Rachel in California.
I like her.
Huh?
I don't doubt that you like her.
I genuinely like, only because it's informative to me about certain things. But I mean, I like the way she lays it out. I mean, if you're interested in it, and I have cause to be interested in it, if you're interested in it, then you're gonna like the content.
Oh yeah, if you don't like me, you'll love Rachel De Palma. That's for certain.
No, doesn't have anything. Well, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to do something real quick. Alexa,
Alexa, disregard. Y'all listen to this shit. We're finally there.
Got it.
The Constitution would be considered political. The Constitution would. Alexa,
Son of a bitch.
Alexa,
Son of a bitch.
Alexa, would you say that the Constitution would be considered political?
The Constitution is inherently political as it establishes the framework for governance and power distribution. It outlines the structure of government, defines the separation of powers, and sets the rules for how laws are made and enforced.
Thank you, Alexa. Now, the only reason I asked her is because she's better at wording shit. But earlier you said that the Constitution is not political, and I mean our whole legal system is based off of the Constitution of the United States. So I mean, I'd say it is political. Sorry, that's
Well,
maybe a
yeah.
bit-
No, that's fine. No. I see your point. Yeah, you're right. It would be that in that
agree,
aspect. It would be
And you're
considered
absolutely
political.
right. I misspoke earlier if I suggested otherwise.
Alexa, pause. Stop. All right.
Yeah, it's clear. It clearly sets up the framework for our political system. But I thought when you said let's not get political, I was thinking more like conservative Democrat. I thought that's what you were kind of going with, and I was like, that's not political.
The links I will go to for a clapback video. So let's go make that real quick. We might have to post that on Live with Voldemort as well.
Yeah, I think any clapback that doesn't require wardrobe changing is not great links. We have done a lot of clapbacks with wardrobe changing and dress up. So you're doing
Some
good.
of this stuff I got to figure out. Hold on.
Sensitive situation. It's almost as sensitive as a grape situation. I mean, stop. Not do that. Or advocate for a victim that doesn't feel like she's a victim, whether she wants you to or not, based on your.
What?
I was sitting here thinking because when I was saying that I was thinking about the Austin videos where we're sitting in his chair, and I was thinking of how could we do something similar to Sam, and she has that one video where it's pointed at the beach, and you can clip that, and she walks onto the beach, and then I could go walking on the beach behind her.
We'll
Sorry,
have to go look for some of those videos.
sorry, I squirreled a little bit.
Well, I've gotten to where I leave opportunities, for people to do that. Like I get up and leave in my lives. I mean, anybody could do that with us.
Yeah, it's fun.
Victim. Oh, you just. Agree. You think that you should be able to victimize or advocate for a victim that doesn't feel like she's a victim, whether she wants you to or not, based off of your constitutional right. It's your constitutional right to do that.
I don't think I was advocating for Allie. That
Actually, we need one more video before that. Like where she actually said it.
She lied about you, and all she really did was say, I don't.
We have to have her saying it, or the conversation is not complete.
Need your help, is what she said.
I think she said more than that, but if that's all you want.
You yourself just confirmed that what you thought was asking for your help was actually just asking for proof. Isn't that the same thing? No, it's not. You just.
Okay, if you believe if that's your perspective, that's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna fight in your perspective. But
Well,
I
let's
also
put it-
can't when you're like you are.
Okay, that's not the video. Is it this one?
Stop, and we haven't, and that never happened. Those were stop, and we haven't, and that never happened.
Thank you, Mary. You too.
Those were lies.
Actually, I can bring up the video, and all she said was, "Sam, Brittany, I really don't know y'all, but thank you. I don't need your help. I'm good." Is what she said.
That's not what she said. She said, "I've asked y'all to stop." When in fact, she actually came in our DMs for help. Like prior to that, she actually came in our DMs for help. Like prior to that, she had come recently, like 12 hours before that, she had come into both of our DMs asking us for help. And then all of a sudden,
for help, or just asking you for proof.
Asking me for proof. I assume that would be helping her. Hey, baby.
Let me give you a scenario, okay? If somebody told me, thank you, I got it from here. That's basically what it would be. Asking you for proof is not saying, defend me, pick up the torch.
Okay, this is it.
Die on that hill with me. That's not them saying that. They're just saying, show me the proof. You're saying he did this, show me the proof. That's all the help they need at that point is just the proof.
Right, and then she made a video.
Okay, that's not it. Did we not get that part of the live? Is it this one?
Feel about anything that I say.
Because you're a victim.
I'm sure that you probably tried to do a lot of stuff.
And to harass your whole family. You're a victim. Or I'll make you a victim, and then telling me you're not.
Days and days and days. Which, listen, that doesn't bother me. I love attention. I'm an Aries. Keep doing it.
I make you out to be a victim, not attack booze, not defend you, because you just said I'm not a victim.
Dodge, you've listened to so right. You've listened to so much. You've consumed so much of my content, but you have obviously never. Yeah, you from days.
Okay, that's not it. We're gonna have to go back and watch. But we can go back, what, about 10 minutes?
To recover our attorney fees, so we tried to force her attorney. And
I don't necessarily think he's lazy. He is. The fact that we communicate through. What?
you could have a private attorney in this case that you're going. If you're going to go on lives, if you're going to be on live for like 2 solid weeks straight, and same. And I don't feel bad about that. You might not like me for that. That's fine. I don't feel bad about it.
What?
Oh, when her account was hot and everybody was coming to see what Allie was going to say, she made a video claiming that she had asked us to stop. She doesn't know us. Blah, 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 blah. I've not said them, babe. She doesn't know us. Like, just things that were not true. And that video was going freaking viral. And it had like 17,000 likes. And then all of a sudden, we got people that are like, Allie wants you to leave her alone. And I was like, and Allie doesn't want you talking about Austin. Well, that's great. But I'm going to talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about.
Yeah, that's her constitutional right. All right, that's what we need.
And then all of a sudden, we got people that are like, Allie wants you to leave her alone. And I was like, and Allie doesn't want you talking about Austin. Well, that's great, but I'm gonna talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about. It's still on my page, all of it, the timeline and everything. I know y'all don't care about timelines, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
and I don't feel bad about that. You might not like me for that. That's fine. I don't feel bad about it.
Oh, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with whether I liked you or not. I'm just pointing out the fact that you're saying that she lied about you, and all she really did was say, "Brittany, Sam, I really don't know y'all. I don't need your help," is what she said.
I think she said more than that, but
You yourself just confirmed that what you thought was asking for your help was actually just asking for proof. Isn't that the same thing? No, it's not.
okay. If you believe if that's your perspective, that's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna fight in your perspective. But
Well,
I
that's
also
good.
can't, when you're like, you are a victim, and I understand your point that, I've told somebody else that they were a victim and they didn't think that they were a victim. I probably, if that conversation happened again today, it would go very, very differently. But if you were like, you are a victim of boozes and I'm going to go after booze for you, and I'm like, I don't need no freaking man to defend me. I'm good. I got more balls than all of you. But let's just say you're like, no, you don't. And I'm going to defend you. I can't stop you.
Well,
if you wanted to do it, I can't stop you.
let's talk about possible rules of engagement. Do you think that it would be a good idea moving forward that if you're in a situation where you're trying to advocate no means no rule, stop means stay. Things can be going well, everything comes to a stop. Could we not treat it like that type of situation, since it's a sensitive situation. It's almost as sensitive as a grape situation, stop. Could we not do that?
Well, you would be asking me and potentially other people to tamper my own constitutional rights, which I would not be willing to do that.
Well, it's not really I'm not trying to make it a political thing. I'm trying to make it a moral, like.
The Constitution is not political, Dodge. The Constitution is not political. But no, just like, okay, if you're gonna go on lives, if you're gonna be on live for like 2 solid weeks straight and
I love that stuttering at the end of saying something stupid. We got what we need. All right, moving on. All right, so where is Jen at? Jen, did you know the Constitution is not political?
and then all of a sudden we got people that are like,
Thank you, F-250.
we got people that are like, Allie wants you to leave her alone. And I'm like, and Allie doesn't want you talking about Austin. Well, that's great, but I'm going to talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about.
That right there, and then right at the end.
You would be asking me, and
You disagree?
talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about. Asking me and potentially other people. You would be asking me and potentially other people to tamper my own constitutional rights, which I would not be willing to do that.
A moral thing. I'm trying to make it a
Constitutional.
political thing. I'm trying to make it a moral, like.
The Constitution is not political.
I think I'm going to label this video Sam Adamo on political science.
Dodge, the Constitution is not political. But no, just like
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Hold on. I gotta add. Did y'all see the look on my face? That's
oh, just like but no, just but no, just like okay, just like okay. I don't. If you're gonna go on lives,
You disagree, you
all right.
or like victimize or advocate for a victim that doesn't feel like she's a victim, whether she wants you to or not. Constitutional right. It's your constitutional right. It's your.
We'll skip all that. Oh shit.
You disagree, you victimize.
Now we gotta find where I talk to Alexa. So that would be what? This one?
The Constitution would be considered. Alexa, say that the Constitution would be considered. Would you say that? Would you say, Alexa, would Alexa, would you say that the would you say that the Constitution would be considered? Considered. Constitution would be considered. The Constitution would be that the Constitution would be considered. Say that the con. Would you say that the Constitution would be Would you say that the Constitution would be considered political?
The Constitution is inherently political as it establishes the framework for governance and power distribution. It outlines the structure of government, defines the separation of powers, and sets the rules for how laws are made and enforced.
Thank you, Alexa. Now, the only reason I asked her is because she's better.
And sets the rules for how laws are made and enforced.
The only reason I asked her is because she's better at wording shit. But earlier you said that the Constitution is not political, and I mean our whole legal system is based off of the Constitution of the United States. So I mean, I'd say it is political. Sorry, that's
well,
maybe
yeah. No, that's fine. No. I see your point. You're right. It would be that in that aspect. It would be
And you're
considered
absolutely
political.
right. I misspoke earlier if I suggested otherwise.
Alexa, pause. Stop. All right.
Yeah, it's clear. It clearly sets up the framework for our political system. But I thought when you said, like, let's not get political, I was thinking more like, conservative Democrat. I thought that's what you were kind of going with. And I was like, that's not political.
Oh, me. Now we gotta shorten it.
We got people that are like, Allie wants you to leave her alone. And I was like, and Allie doesn't want you talking about Austin. Well, that's great. But I'm going to talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about. You would be asking me and potentially other people to, tamper my own constitutional rights, which I would not be willing to do that.
I'm not trying to make it a political thing. I'm trying to make it a moral, like.
The Constitution is not political. Dodge, the Constitution is not political. But no, just like.
Did y'all see the look on my face? That's.
But no, just like, okay. If you're gonna go on lives. No, just like, okay. If you're gonna go on lives.
Alexa.
The Constitution is inherently political as it establishes the framework for governance and power distribution. It outlines the structure of government, defines the separation of powers, and sets the rules for how laws are made and enforced.
But earlier you said that the Constitution. Is not political, and I mean our whole legal system is based off of the Constitution of the United States. So I mean, I'd say it is political. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'd say it is political.
If I suggested otherwise.
Alexa, pause. Stop. All right.
Right. I miss. When you're You're absolutely right. I misspoke earlier if I suggested otherwise.
Alexa, pause. Stop. All right.
No, you misspoke earlier if you suggested otherwise.
Yeah.
Now, y'all keep in mind, hear me out on this. Hold on, I gotta screen record that and every other catchphrase that I have that people like to name their accounts. Y'all hear me out on this. This woman gets on here and claims to be an expert in narcissistic personality disorder, claims to be an expert on advocacy, revenge coaching, life coaching, and now political science. And this is what we've got to work with. The Constitution is not political. That woman says, I'm afraid of her. She was just in a live this morning telling somebody, Dodge is afraid of me. Maybe I need to go find that part of the clip from this morning where she says Dodge is afraid of me and add it to this video.
It's clear. It clearly sets up the framework for our political system. But
East, you were not lying last night when you said there is so much content to be had in that one live. People were coming in East Live last night saying, what the fuck is Dodge doing? What's he doing over there? Why is he being so nice?
yeah.
Are you even 30 minutes into it?
Huh?
Are you even 30 minutes into it?
Oh. And we haven't even gotten to Brittany Ann basically owning the fact that she told a bald-faced lie, posted a fake warrant. The reason I shut up and let people talk is so that they will proverbially hang themselves. I hope I don't get a flag for that. Brittany Ann gave me everything I need last night, and all I had to do was just shut up and let her talk. But, I mean, all's fair in love and trolling. I mean, they probably did the same thing. Somebody told me Sam posted one of our conversations from last night, so, I mean, we're all doing the same thing. I'm just better at it.
Yeah, it's clear. It clearly sets up the framework for our, political system. But
All right, I think we can run with that. Do we need to make it shorter? Speed.
we got people like Allie wants you to leave her alone, and I was like, and Allie doesn't want you talking about Austin. Well, that's great, but I'm gonna talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about. You would be asking me and potentially other people to, You would be asking me and potentially other people to, tamper my own constitutional rights, which I would not be willing to do that.
I'm
I have a
not trying to make it a
constitutional.
political thing. I'm trying to make it a moral, like,
The Constitution is not political, Dodge. The Constitution is not political. But no, just like
Did y'all see the look on my face? Did y'all see the look on my face? That's
but no, just like okay, I don't. If you're gonna go on lives,
Alexa, would you say that the
I'll probably cut that second one out.
okay, I don't.
Alexa, Constitution would be considered political?
The Constitution is inherently political as it establishes the framework for governance and power distribution. It outlines the structure of government, defines the separation of powers, and sets the rules for how laws are made and enforced.
But earlier you said that the Constitution is not political, and I mean our whole legal system is based off of the Constitution of the United States. So I mean, I'd say it is political.
And you're absolutely right. I misspoke earlier if I suggested
Alexa,
otherwise.
pause. Stop. All right.
Yeah, it's clear. It clearly sets up the framework for our, political system. Yeah, it's clear. It clearly sets up the framework for our, political system.
Oh, me. I feel like I really want to go find that part where she said Dodge is afraid of me. We're going to do that. I want to add that in there. So that was Sassy Virgos Live.
GOP. Yo.
Fire for the birds.
By the way, my daughter is doing Mother's Day dinner.
Huh?
My daughter is doing Mother's Day dinner, so she's ordering Little Greek.
Is she making mac and... Oh, she's ordering food. Okay.
It's not Father's Day or your birthday, so no mac and cheese, if that's what you're about to say.
All right.
This is what
You had your
I did.
drink
I
on
was
the
holding
fridge.
the turtle. Turtle on that day. I called her. I was if CSI was here, that
Oh my God.
I don't think it went under there. You think it went under there?
I think Vinny is up to some.
Yeah, with a name like Vinny, he's got to be up to some fuckery.
Yeah, you know he's rolling some bodies in the ditches and stuff.
Oh shit.
I don't see him. I don't know what he did with the turtle, but I'm mad as hell, and I'm not taking it anymore.
Oh
He did
shit.
something with the turtle. I just know it.
Now she's going back to the she shed to get
He probably just put him in the.
away.
Get this. Oh, hold on. Is that better?
Nope.
That's
Nope,
12 feet
there
high.
it goes.
Okay, let me go back to the house.
Now it is.
The privacy fence on the other side of the house, high.
Oh shit.
Because our backyard,
Door stove?
Did we miss
you know,
it?
when these dumb people.
You're
Well,
breaking
see.
up.
Yeah.
No.
That is
Nope.
Nope.
okay.
There it
Okay.
is.
That retaining wall back to. Know how big that set is though?
Very pretty.
Fucking
Axe.
humongous yard.
We just
Knock
put him in the.
away.
No, it.
Now she's going back to the she shed to get
You probably just put him in the.
away.
Get this. I'm gonna get
That's
this.
such a fucking
Axe.
humongous yard.
It is. Very pretty.
You guys know how big that set is though? Like that channel? It's like
You're
12
breaking
feet.
up.
Yeah.
There we go. I just turned my Wi-Fi off.
Back.
My daughter has like lemon lime.
There?
Yeah, that's a chair, I think.
You smoking weed?
My I thought I was feeding. I had him again for long.
Okay, we gotta rewind. The so-called man of the group was speaking when she mentioned how afraid I am of her.
So I did it with the fence and it worked. Yeah, that's
Sea
not-
turtle.
He ran for the tree line.
He did, but he can't get out. So I don't know.
Oh, there's
Yeah, he can't
there.
climb. Yeah, he can't
Well,
get out.
Because he's outside,
Joe-
Jesse, watching.
Did y'all do that on purpose, like make it see-through so it looked like there's not a fence there?
Okay,
Yes.
hold on.
Like
If a snake jumps out and bites me, I'm gonna shit my pants.
don't do the snakes, please.
I think Vinny did something with the fraud with the.
Stoner, you know what I think I do? Because they're not, it's
Oh,
not.
Cute mama bear.
is that Dodge
What do you
Jesse or is that
overpack?
one of his minions?
Who, where?
Jesse tagged Dodge's common sense.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, man.
Get like a good hit off of it.
Is
Or
Dodge,
Yeah.
Dodge came in here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Dodge can help me find my turtle. Woo, that's a big.
He was
Probably
window
to
licking.
loosen it, like shit. How to?
Well, this is what I did. I opened it up on the top and took some out and then just started like pressing it a little bit, like moving it around.
Yeah,
Now it's
try and
looser.
pull it in between your fingers.
Yeah.
And loosen
You
it up.
lost the turtle.
I think I lost the turtle,
Yep.
guys.
I overpacked.
Men and children. Yeah.
And then I keep my coolers up there. You didn't put them on the other side of the fence, right? You didn't release them.
Backyard.
Hopefully
Built
this
the deck and
summer.
everything?
I'm a screen recording.
No, I didn't build the deck.
Oh, okay.
We ripped the deck out and hired a framing crew to do the deck. Cause I have to do the finishing work on the deck stuff.
Wait, what did you do outside? I thought you did something outside. Didn't you build something?
I built that.
Oh,
I
there you
built my
go.
little wall for my little, behind that is the pool thing. The pool
What's-
pump.
Oh, the
But I
pool
didn't like the way
stuff?
the pool pump looks, so I built this little.
What's going on with Chelsea?
What is that? Is that like a? Is
You
that
guys
a
want some of my balloons?
What's that white one right there?
That's what she said.
Oh, how cool!
Right there? Yeah, it's cute. My little barn food shed.
What?
And a little
What do
toilet bowl
women?
that have flowers planted in.
What?
Be away from
None of your
men.
business, lizard dick.
Well, no, I'm
Happy
saying y'all
Mother's
know.
Day.
Okay, y'all
Happy
know.
Mother's
we get
Day,
there.
guys.
We like watch football and do dumb shit like shit in there.
That's the most
Like-
sexist comment I've ever heard somebody make. I use power tools, though.
Oh shit.
My mother
Yeah,
loved
I have
power.
to organize
Right?
Yeah.
A. Marie hides from men and children. Yeah.
And then I keep my coolers up there, so my coolers are somewhere not where they belong. Look, there's my green beans bathroom. So I planted some stuff in there. I'll show you my banana tree farm.
We know a dude that lives in a over to your she said it.
Well, Dodge knows better. Leave my toilet alone.
Oh, you know who?
Planted flowers in that toilet. Dodge knows better. Leave my toilet alone.
Oh, you know who we're talking about. Oh, nice.
There's Vinny's play area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Play area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Play area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. His play area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Oh, here's my banana tree farm.
I need it a couple times. All right, we got it.
We got people that are like, you're play area. Play area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Play area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Play area. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Vinny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me.
I think that's good. We're gonna tag. East, did you make it to where people can't tag you anymore?
I know I've never chain smoked and rocked with my babies. Ooh,
Wait,
you're real classy,
where
bitch.
am I? Where am I?
Y'all pray for Chelsea.
Hey. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Hey. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. We got people that are like, Allie wants you to leave her alone. And I was like, and Allie doesn't want you talking about Austin. Well, that's great, but I'm going to talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about. You would be asking me and potentially other people to, like, tamper my own constitutional rights, which I would not be willing to do that. I
I'm
have a
not trying to make it a
constitutional
political thing. I'm trying to make it a moral, like,
The Constitution is not political, Dodge. The Constitution is not political. But no, just like.
Did y'all see the look on my face? That's.
But no, just like, okay.
Alexa, would you say that the Constitution would be considered political?
The Constitution is inherently political as it establishes the framework for governance and power distribution. It outlines the structure of government, defines the separation of powers, and sets the rules for how laws are made and enforced.
But earlier you said that the Constitution is not political, and I mean our whole legal system is based off of the Constitution of the United States. So I mean, I'd say it is political.
And you're absolutely right. I misspoke earlier if I suggested otherwise.
Alexa, pause. Stop.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clearly sort of a framework for our political system.
Oh my god.
Hey. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Hey. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me.
Y'all think I'm scared of Sam? Sam thinks I'm scared of Sam.
No, I do not.
No, I just think she likes to say things that will get a response out of you.
All right. We're still in the same live, right?
That's our free.
Well, I hate to be nitpicky, but no, there was no word of brain surgery, Amanda. Amanda,
You know what? She's never given me money, and I need window blinds.
You
I
might
got
not.
70 grand for attorney fees.
You might not notice it, but yeah, and I genuinely believe you probably haven't noticed it, but I'm sure as much as that woman spends on this app, she has probably given you money at some point.
She's not. I don't think she has.
Is Angelica in here? Well, you think about it. She likes you. Hold on. She likes you a lot more than she likes me, and she's given me a couple $100 just for taking my shirt off one night.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have a talk with her.
It was a long time ago.
Angelica, do I need to take my shirt off? Just kidding. Not going to. Okay. We're at Angelica. Go ahead.
All right.
All right, we're going to go over the whole table conversation. Just in case some of y'all are wondering where you're at the wedding.
Basically surrounded. So the reason I'm asking about all this is because Tracy said in that live, she said Lady J is upset because they've lost members of their group. They're losing people, and they are literally just the rejects of the Craigers and the Dodgers and the Easters and all that.
She was definitely one of the sponsors. Hey, Mayor, can you look at your Cash App and add up how much money Angelica has contributed to our cause?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
It looks like y'all's group is getting smaller, so you are going to add Sassy.
Oh, Sassy's always at my table. Sassy's always at my table. I don't care where Sassy's going. She's always at my
Is
table.
she allowed to bring like extras?
Yeah. Sassy can bring whatever friends she wants. She's responsible for them. She knows that, but she can bring whatever she
Well,
wants.
then that makes it a little that makes it a little more even because she can bring a whole group of at least 30 or 40 people with her.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anytime we bring Sassy, we know we.
I think we still need to rewind.
She'd be sitting at his table, so she's fine.
I'm wrong, but it's Jen anymore, so just keep.
Directly next to me, but not at my.
She's got a map.
You stuck out right away.
All right, I
Different
heard it.
angles.
You can follow
Different
it.
angles. If she were to turn her head upwards.
Yeah, just considering you're laughing now, we agree that was.
I disagree with her this time.
Yeah. Okay.
It was funny. She doesn't work for CSI, so.
Yeah, she did actually say in a live that she's like the FBI, and when I saw that, like, still have the same opinion about it that y'all did before. Sorry, I was doing a puzzle. Or either you're not speaking on it, but apparently Paris accused somebody of something a while back, and y'all didn't believe that happened. You know what I'm talking about? I got, or at least other group conversation, because I also heard you and Tracy in a live. And Tracy's exact.
No, that's fine. No. I see your point. You're right. It would be certain.
No, doesn't have anything. Well, maybe. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
I want to do something real quick. Alexa,
Apparently we started the table conversation like right after. Alexa, pause. Stop. Disregard.
for the Constitution of the United States. So I'd say it is political. Sorry, that's
Well,
maybe
yeah. No, that's fine. No. I see your point. You're right. It would.
If Bear's records are accurate, Angelica has contributed 100, 250, 350 for $425 to our cause.
Be that
I
in that
know,
aspect.
and you're absolutely right. I misspoke earlier if I suggested otherwise.
Yeah, full system. But I thought when you said like let's not get political, I was thinking more like conservative Democrat. I thought that's what you were kind of going with, and I was like, that's not political.
I want to. It's probably me being petty again, but can we talk about like
You have a list.
the list? The list.
You have a list for me. Okay, that's interesting.
The reason, well, it's kind of. I think it's like relevant to the conversation because I also heard you and Tracy in a live, and Tracy's exact words were that Lady J and Angel and them are upset because they're losing members of their group. Their group is getting smaller when in fact their group is getting larger. So, do y'all have, like, I know you probably don't even say you do groups. When I first came to TikTok and, I found out there were groups, I'm like, I don't have a group, but now I have a group. I didn't want a group, but now I've got one.
Okay.
So, do you feel like y'all have?
Bear, did you bring my man kit to me yesterday, or did you just bring me the tweezers? Because my fingernails are getting long.
I brought you the kit that says nailed it. That's it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
A group?
Like a group of like-minded individuals, like a group of what?
Like a panel, like y'all have a group that, all of you are together, not so much sharing the same opinions, but y'all are all friends and y'all all, combat other groups that might be talking shit about you.
All right, well, okay, so I guess I could say yes, we do have a group. It is rather large. We don't combat anybody together.
Now, Tracy also said something about these subgroups. So when you say you have a fairly large group, are you including like subgroups? Let's just say like the teacups.
No. No, I'm just talking about,
Thank you,
and
East.
to be honest with you, I'm just, that's how many people are in our group chat. 30, so I was like, oh, 30. Kind of large.
30. Well, that's a good way to, that's a good way to look at it. I mean, who are the
Y'all remind me that towards the end of this live, she says the R word, and we have to reset. I don't want to replay it.
people that are, and I'm not asking you, but the people that are in your group chat outside of TikTok? I mean, I think we've got like maybe 18, or at least we did at one time. So let me just go through some names real quick. We were confused about, first of all, Chrissy. Let's just do the at your table conversation. Is she sitting at your table?
No. But I don't dislike her. But she doesn't sit at my table. Okay, we're gonna play the table game? I love the table game. Okay. Who gets to sit, who would I let sit at my table, and who would I not let sit at my table? I love this game. Okay, Chrissy could sit at an adjacent table, but not at my table. So let's pretend we're in a restaurant.
Hold on. Wait. You just introduced a whole...
Make a big square, and then
All right,
put a few
square.
tables in the square. Like it's a bird's eye view of a restaurant.
All right, square. I got the table. This is the main table, okay?
Okay. I like this. This is fun.
All right, now this is...
Sorry, I was talking to Lana. I missed the answer to my question. What was the answer?
Am's table. What was your question?
We're playing the table game there.
How many people are in the group chat?
In my group chat?
You asked me? There's 30, but that's the
30.
max you can have in a group chat.
Okay.
The AI summary says a debate about group politics and table dynamics.
Oh, okay. So we're at the main table. That's what we're on. So who's at the main table?
No, you gotta ask me people and I'll tell you where they sit.
We should stop right here and go. No, what time is it? Apparently the fans weren't even watching this. The fans were probably in the live. I know they were watching. I saw them come in. They didn't get kicked out because it was Sunday church.
Yeah, I only kicked out people that were being assholes on the chat or fake accounts.
I wish I had seen the chat.
There was one person that was really close to being... Army Sam was pretty close to being blocked a couple times, but...
Okay, but in this live on December 6th, I mean, he was attacking women, and you were engaged in that. You were in the conversation.
What happened? We totally got sidetracked somehow.
Every phone call. And so if they're...
The only reason I asked her is because she's better at wording shit. But earlier you said,
What? Yeah, that's the other person.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do you still not believe that it happened?
I want to screen record this. because we asked her for her opinion about an accusation that Paris made on this guy named Tex a while back.
Of course.
Tracy and Paris.
Yeah, Paris sits at our table right now.
Good God.
I hope forever.
You actually thought about it for a second.
Well,
Okay, so Paris.
I take table seating seriously, though.
I recently heard some interesting things about Paris, and apparently you and Brittany Ann still have the same opinion about it that y'all did before. Sorry, I was doing a puzzle. Or either you're not speaking on it, but apparently Paris accused somebody of something a while back, and y'all didn't believe that happened. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do you still not believe that it happened?
Correct. I don't believe it was what Paris said it was.
All right, good deal. But she can sit at the table.
Yeah, but Paris knows that. We've never denied it. I've never denied it. Like, Paris and I are pretty like, you can ask her questions about me and she'll be honest. It's not gonna be a shock to her.
The reason I bring that up is because Paris accused a guy of grape. This is for the ladies out there. If you thought that a man had raped you and you called him out for it, and another woman basically said she didn't believe you, like Sam just said, could you really be friends with that woman? I bring it up because somebody made the comment a while back that Paris only sits with Brittany and Sam because she's afraid of them.
I think it's really cute when your hair is all swooped to one side like Dexter. Will you let me know whenever you have a few minutes to look at the menu so that way I can order it in about an hour?
I want stuffed grape leaves and then a gyro.
Okay, wait, I don't know what kind of gyro you want.
Just the original gyro with the lamb or the veal or whatever it is on it, and cucumber sauce and feta cheese.
Okay.
Or that I said that.
Okay, while we're on the subject of Paris, did you not like laugh?
This is funny too.
Never denied it. Like, Paris and I are pretty like, you can ask her questions about me and she'll be honest. It's not gonna be a shock to her that I said that.
Okay, while we're on the subject of Paris, did you not like laugh a little bit when she was comparing those photos in the live that day?
Of me and Momo?
No, the video or the live where she was comparing Amanda to somebody else. Like, she was like, if you look at it in a certain angle, you thought that was hilarious. You can't say you didn't think that was funny.
Oh my God, that I don't remember. Was I in the live? Was it in a box?
Yes, we can show you. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, show me. Hey, Soprano!
What's up, dude? All right. By the way, this page right here is dedicated to you. I don't know if you know about it. It's just called Dodge.
No, but I appreciate the dedicated page.
Profile is dedicated to all the funny moments that Kingpin and I have had on TikTok. Okay. And
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll explain to you the idea behind the profile in a second, but this is it.
Tell me that that's not the same fucking person. A different angle.
I don't know if Paris had a glass of wine that night. I don't know.
Yeah, go back to the other person. Cause the nose, like, you stuck out right away.
All right, I
Different
heard it.
angles.
You can pause it.
Angles. If she were to turn her head upwards.
Yeah, I mean, just considering you're laughing now, I mean, we agree that was.
I disagree with her this time. Get that.
Yeah. Okay.
It was funny. She doesn't work for CSI, so.
Yeah, she did actually say in a live that she's like the FBI, and when I saw that, I'm like, you might be the FBI, but your facial recognition software is not functioning. All right.
That's probably a true statement.
Somebody suggested this person, so, and I don't really pay her much mind, but Jenny, like the Jenny that has she looks like she's got, damn it, how can I describe her without body shaming? She's got a masculine voice. This is predatory behavior. This is what I studied psychology for like 55 years. This is what we call predatory behavior. You know what I'm talking about?
No, her name's who? What's her name?
I think she was friends with Della at one point. Jenny, Ginny.
Jenny Lee.
It looked. Jesus, Jenny Lee.
Jenny Lee. No, she doesn't sit at my table, but she could probably sit at a table inside the restaurant.
Okay.
She doesn't bother me.
All right. Wolf.
Wolf sits at my table.
All right. Vizart.
Vizart sits inside the restaurant in a table right next to me.
In a table next to yours?
Yeah, she can sit in the table right directly next to me, but not at she doesn't sit at my table, but she can sit at a table next to me. Guys, before this gets screen cut, this is if I owned a restaurant and I was seating everybody, okay?
No, let's make it a little more important than that. Let's say if you were at a wedding and we were seeing everybody, that would be better.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's
Family,
better. That's fair.
Cousins, plus ones.
Okay.
All right, so William.
Hey, Casey, were you still in there when this was going on or no? This is about 3 hours in, so it was around still early in the day.
I think so. I don't remember.
And a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom power
Wallace.
Learn more at Windows.com.
William Wallace. William Wallace. I might let him like at the bar, but he didn't get to sit down and eat.
All right. Since we're talking about plus ones, his plus one, I guess it's. I heard you say you don't want to call her Queen Jen anymore, so just Q Jen.
I think I was in a bad mood that day. She'll probably be sitting at the bar with William.
Heather.
Heather sits at my table. Are you talking about fuck Heather? Fuck Heather?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sits at my table. She's funny as hell.
Well, I had questions about that because you were, in fact, fuck Heathering, so.
I say it all the time, fuck Heather.
Yeah. All right.
We're
So
talking about the same
I
Heather.
was genuinely confused about that, but Chrissy doesn't.
So Chrissy can sit at the table though.
Chrissy and hold on, let me
Y'all stop reporting.
hold on, let me what is it? Harassment bullying. Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Those were the two that we were like up in the air about because there was some confusion. But Chrissy, now correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Chrissy the woman that was in William Wallace's live that night and She was talking about mine and Bear's relationship and how I speak to Bear. We were in the live.
I don't know if I remember that though. She might have. I don't want to put a false jacket on her though.
I can play it for you, but I was sitting in here. I had on my coat, light blue hat. I had just joined y'all's live, and she was like, Dodge, I want to explain to you, like, I don't think that you should be talking to Bear that way, and that is just my opinion. And then I literally said, no comment, and then I moved on.
Yeah, I can see Chrissy saying something like that. I believe you.
Okay, so that's that Chrissy. I was so hoping that she had been, like, kicked out of the restaurant.
No, I feel bad.
Yeah. Okay.
But she's good. She's good because, like, if William Wallace had a wedding, she'd be sitting at his table, so she's fine.
Okay. All right. So, Dello
can't even come inside the building.
Dello, not even in the building. Okay.
He's parking the cars.
Amanda Marin. Famous. Profile picture for a while. If I click on any one of William Wallace's videos.
I think she's probably sweeping the parking lot. Benny. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Benny. Who's your profile picture?
What I'm talking about?
The Emran sounds familiar. Is who?
Amanda from Merritt. Something. Yeah.
Whoever's watching from the outside, can you guys text me who he's talking about? Somebody text me who he's talking about. Who will be good enough to serve my table?
This is not a church day, by the way. Some of y'all, I see some people coming in that I think might think this is church.
Hold on, we'll get your question in a second.
These people will be nearly good enough to serve the table. Gigi.
No, Gigi's no.
Well, that's good because I like Gigi. I like her for weird reasons. You know, I liked her in the beginning because she did an awesome impression of East.
It's okay, don't worry about
All right,
it.
and then there's Chrissy. So basically what we came up with was the fact
They can come in, but they need to hide.
factions, or y'all's group has basically split off a little bit into factions. And basically we're calling William Wallace's faction J-Wall. So that's Q Jen. We don't know who's leading the group, so we were J-Wall, Jen, and William Wallace. And then Heather, Dello, Amanda Marin, Gigi, and Chrissy. But you're saying Chrissy's at y'all's table. And
Chrissy's at William Wallace's table. Heather
is at your table.
is at my table. Amber's at my table. Who else?
Okay. Yeah, we need to know who else, because right now, just check this out. Hold on, let me show you.
Well, Sassy, of course. Duh.
Hold on. You see all that? So basically, y'all are right here, and y'all are basically surrounded. So the reason I'm asking about all this is because Tracy said in that live, she said Lady J is upset because they've lost members of their group. They're losing people, and they are literally just the rejects of the Craigers and the Dodgers and the Easters and all that.
Yeah.
It looks like y'all's group is getting smaller. So you are going to add Sassy.
Oh, Sassy's always at my table. Sassy's always at my table. I don't care where Sassy's going. She's
Well,
always at my
is
table.
she allowed to bring, like...
Yeah. Sassy can bring whatever friends she wants. She's responsible for them. She knows that, but she can bring whatever
Well,
she
then
wants.
that makes it a little more even, because she can bring a whole group of at least 30 or 40 people with her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anytime we bring Sassy, we know we bring whatever gang Sassy's a part of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then that That's good. We don't need to,
But
because
this
as
was
far
only
as
the people. Well, Army Sam. We got Army Sam.
Army Sam, all right, hold on. Now, if you want to keep it like
Okay, why don't you read down the list of like the flunkies? Who's in the flunkies? Is that my group?
the flunkies are Angel, Lady J, Justin.
I haven't mentioned the flunkies yet. This is the first time I mentioned the flunkies. But Sam already knows that there's a list of flunkies.
But let me know if I name one that is at your table.
Okay.
Angel, Lady J, Justin, Monique, Angelica.
We like Angelica.
I was giving
Is
you
Angelica?
time.
I was giving her time to think about Angelica because they're all about gifts and viewers and all that shit, and Angelica is a big spender.
Angel, Lady J, Justin, Monique, Angelica.
We like Angelica.
I was giving
Is
you
Angelica?
time.
I do it for the. Thank you. Is that I do it for the host?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we like Angelica. She can come.
Do you know why?
If you
Do you know why I paused to give you time to say that?
why?
Because Angelica feels like she can buy her friendships on here.
She's never given me money, and I need window blinds.
You might not.
The Greek chicken. It's got better cheese on it. Just make sure they put the cucumber sauce on it.
It's not the one I was going to pick either.
Huh?
I'm going to ask. Yeah, it says what to see.
Okay. I'll fix it later. If I don't go to jail, we might do a new remodel. Hopefully all this shit will be over with after Tuesday, but we'll find out.
$70,000 for attorney fees.
You might not notice it, but yeah, and I genuinely believe you probably haven't noticed it, but I'm sure as much as that woman spends on this app, she has probably given you money at some point.
She's not. I don't think she has.
Is Angelica in here? Well, you think about it. She likes you. Hold on. She likes you a lot more than she likes me, and she's giving me a couple $100 just for taking my shirt off one night.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to have a talk with her.
It was a long time ago.
Angelica, do I need to take my shirt off? Just kidding. Not going to. Okay. We're at Angelica. Go ahead.
All right. Amanda, you know, brain surgery, Amanda.
You know what? No, she doesn't sit at my table, and it's probably a bit.
This is funny.
Amanda, you know, brain surgery, Amanda.
You know what? No, she doesn't sit at my table, and it's probably a big problem if I said, "Oh, you can sit inside the restaurant." That would probably be a big problem for a lot of the people. So, out of respect for them, but she doesn't bother me like she bothers a lot of other people. It's just kind of entertaining to me.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
She's kind of funny.
But not at your table.
Yeah, no, it would be rude to my other guests.
Dr. Unicorn.
You know, I don't have a problem with Dr. Unicorn. I think she can be a bit dramatic once, and she makes a lot of things about her. that are not about her. But I don't have a problem with her. She seems nice enough.
Isn't
But she can't, you know.
I want to double check this, but isn't she like, doesn't she kind of favor Bella a little bit? Because I get them mixed up a lot.
Hell no.
Well, if you look at her videos, you know, videos are always like filtered and shit, but they both have long black hair and like scrawny builds and shit. I mean, right?
I've never, to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen one of Dr. Unicorn's videos.
All right, let's look real quick. Shouldn't take long. Dr. Unicorn.
Okay, let's look.
Find one that isn't.
Okay, I can see how you're like. Okay, I can see how you can see the likeness to Bella. Okay.
Okay, but I truly do not know who that woman is. Like,
Okay, can we
I
talk
thought
about?
she was Amanda.
Yeah. Can we talk about Soprano for just a second? Soprano, in my restaurant, has his own section with a big, comfy velvet chair. There's somebody massaging his feet. The Mrs. Soprano has a chair next to him. There's cigars, cigarettes, and very, very fine champagne in my restaurant for Soprano. Okay. Not just a smoking section, Soprano. You get a whole, and there's just one team that is dedicated to serving him and his every need that he would ever have while he was in my restaurant. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, Bear's sending me something.
Bear, you sending him receipts on me?
She sent me a picture of an account called Allegedly. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Alleged. There's an account here called Allegedly Watching sent Kingpin of TikTok, hand hearts or something. Do you know who that is? I'm assuming that's Amanda.
Allegedly watching because of what? What about Sam?
She gave you a gift or something. She was circling it like Amanda's in it. I think that's Amanda.
Amanda was gifting Sam right about the time that that Sam was saying she can't sit at my table. That's what we found out later.
Might be Amanda. I don't know. I've seen the account though. I might have blocked it. I feel like I might have blocked it because it looked like a burner account.
Okay.
I see him checking out my stories.
I've got the abbreviations written down, JCS, and I have no clue who that is.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Okay, I thought she was a troll up until recently, but she might not be.
Yeah, Jesus Christ Superstar. She can sit at my table. She's funny. And she's Jesus. How could you not let her sit at your table?
Well, I mean, when we're talking about tables, you know, I mean, if I put her at your table, I mean, she's at your table. She's not in the flunkies anymore. This is a big deal. I mean,
am I taking, would I be, I don't mean it like that. I just mean like, I thought we were having there was a wedding.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, no.
Okay, she doesn't, so Jesus Christ Superstar does not sit with me, I don't think. I don't think she's in the group chat. Does not sit with me, but I would let her because she's so funny.
Okay, and just going back, Dr. Unicorn and Angelica.
No, they don't. Okay, so I guess they don't sit at my table, but I don't. I like Angelica.
Hellcat, what are you doing? We have to recap. I've been waiting for you.
And Dr. Unicorn, I don't have a problem with.
It just seems like, I don't think it's fair, but it just seems like the people, and you might think otherwise because, you know, you said you're a capitalist. It just seems
Opportunist
like,
also.
a what?
An opportunist as well.
Okay. It just seems like people that are spending a lot of money get special consideration, and I guess they should. I mean, if they're spending money. But think about it. D is for Deborah, or whatever her name is. Woman spends a lot of money. Like when she was in the AFF, I think she's still in the AFF. Like they all like totally stopped to like spread cheeks, and when she came in, and Angelica, I mean, she spends a good bit of money on our side. So that's why I paused for a minute to let you think about Angelica before you said she wasn't.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I like her. I didn't know she spent money on people. And that's great if she does, and if she can. I didn't know that, though. Because thank you, whoever sent me that gift. That was very Army Sam.
Like when we did the trip to Texas, you know, that we were all in that truck riding to Texas. Angelica was actually like donating money. She was like one of the sponsors for the trip.
Ooh,
like, let me tell you, we were just joking around about flying booze down here. And she sent Bear like $100, and she was like, just in case it accidentally happens, I'm contributing and shit. That's Angelica.
I'm proud of her for having it like that. Like she got it like that.
But I want to make it clear now. We're having this conversation because of what Tracy said in the live about these people being rejects and, you know, flunkies and stuff. You actually said flunky. I said flunky before you did, and you literally said it. So, I mean, we were calling them the flunkies. So if we put them at your table, we are elevating their status.
Tracy might be mad at me when I get off this live. I don't know. She might be like, "God damn it, Sam." She gets mad at me from time to time.
But you're basically taking back the JCS. She's not upgraded. She's just.
Yeah,
JCS, you are not upgraded. You are still with the flunkies.
I want her to, but I don't want her to get in trouble with if she sits with like Angel's group or something. I don't want her to feel torn or anything, but I like her.
Okay.
I would love for her to come sit with us.
Good God, this person right here, and I'm really interested to know what your answer is. M.M. Phoenix.
God, I would be interested in what my answer is too, because I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Thank God, at least for that. Okay. Because this woman is, oh my God. Okay, we're going to skip over her. We're not even going to talk about her. Okay, April. April, always doing something with her hair in the locks.
She's always what?
April, always doing something with her hair. April Dawn.
No, she doesn't sit with us. I don't think she can afford it right now.
Okay, well, good. Then we will extend her an invitation to our table because we definitely want April at our table. But we haven't talked to her for a while.
I think she's a free agent right now.
Somebody told me she was one of the flunkies.
I didn't say that.
Okay, Tracksuit, who normally comes with April. You know, he's that guy that's always like selling himself as a moderator. You don't know who that is? Okay. Ultra MAGA Fenty or Kitty.
I love Ultra MAGA Kitty. Right now, she sits with Angel. She seems to be enjoying herself and having a good time, and I want her to continue doing that.
We talked about Ultra MAGA Kitty at our last.
I'm getting Sam doesn't like Angel very much right now. Why is that? That's twice she's mentioned Angel. What did you do, Angel? Besides create a whole group of rejects.
Monthly review. And I had said how proud I was that she broke away from the people that she was with, but a lot of things have changed since then. So you do, she can be at your table?
If she wanted to be, but right now she seems really comfortable at Angel's table, and I want her to continue to feel comfortable wherever she is.
Oh, basically, what she's saying is that nobody from Angel's table can be at her table. Are y'all picking that up?
She can be at your table?
If she wanted to be, but right now she seems really comfortable at Angel's table, and I want her to continue to feel comfortable wherever she is.
Oh. Okay.
Thanks, Aaron.
Now, that's all I've got for the flunkies. I'm sure there's probably more, but I want to talk about exiles.
Okay. Stand the label.
If they throw the 3 PDO card at me, they're done. We don't engage with them at all. They don't exist because they're done. I've just decided, at this one, tangent, I've just decided, save myself from and my.
I'm not gonna do it. That's why you've never heard me say it. Casually. That is awful. About the piece that you don't like, somebody is one. You can't just throw a label. You can take.
At least we agree on this.
I'm not done. You interrupt me. I try not to interrupt you. It's not a label you can just throw around at somebody. And it's not something, once somebody is one, you can't just take it back because they're going against somebody that you don't like to. That whole bullshit about the P3 gear. I just take that label seriously. It's terrible. Not to label somebody that, but being that is awful, and they shouldn't be on the planet anymore. And so just to haphazardly throw that label around, I'm not gonna do it. That's why you've never heard me say it.
Well, and my point is just to save myself from engaging or going off into that damn tangent. I've just decided, at this point, if they throw the 3 PDO card at me, they're done. We don't engage with them at all. They don't exist because really and truly the only group that was doing that was the people that were taken in by Percocet shit. And that was East and Craig and all them. And I mean, they're not doing that anymore. So from now on, if Nate literally is lost in the sauce to begin with, but he got mad at East the other night and he went to throwing the 3 PDO card about me and shit. And I'm just like, look, we can't even do it. We're not going to do it. So we had labeled Kitty an exile because she did that, and she still does that. So I mean, she's always.
She feels very serious about it. Yeah, she feels serious about it.
And really and truly has no reason to, because this is like a person that was in April's shoes back then. April was making all these comments about me, and I didn't even know who April was. And that's the same thing with Kitty. I got no clue who that woman is. I don't know how she's related to any of the groups on here. Don't know her origin story. Don't know any of that. But as long as she's doing that shit, she doesn't exist. But at the same time, she will be a real problem for any table that she's sitting at if she does it. Okay, moving on. Of course.
I'm gonna run out of storage soon.
Perca, and then if you do that, if you take that approach with this, then you're making it hard for yourself to be able to handle stuff.
Hard.
She's exiled. She's got it. Okay, well, she failed. That's the 3rd time she's failed. So, but again, she's trying that shit. Now, Brittany Cheyenne, as far as I know, hasn't tried to get a restraining order on anybody. She might have been.
She tried. I don't know. I don't think so. Actually, I don't know. Now she might. I don't know. I've not kept up with her court cases.
Well, anyway, that's just the list of people that are exiled. So we've gone over everybody. Now, do you want to add more people to your list? Because other than just saying Sassy and all the teacups, which is that's a good group of people.
Hey. Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. Yeah, Yeah, Dodge is scared of me. We got people that are like, your Allie wants you to leave her alone. And I was like, and Allie doesn't want you talking about Austin. Well, that's great, but I'm going to talk about whoever the hell I want to talk about. You would be asking me and potentially other people to, like, tamper my own constitutional rights, which I would not be willing to do that.
I'm not trying to make it a political thing. I'm trying to make it a moral, like.
The Constitution is not political, Dodge. The Constitution is not political. But no, just like.
Did y'all see the look on my face?
But no, just like, okay.
Alexa, would you say that the Constitution would be considered political?
The Constitution is inherently political as it establishes the framework for governance and power distribution. It outlines the structure of government, defines the separation of powers, and sets the rules for how laws are made and enforced.
But earlier you said that the Constitution is not political, and I mean our whole legal system is based off of the Constitution of the United States. So I mean, I'd say it is political.
You're absolutely right. I misspoke earlier if I suggested
Alexa,
otherwise.
pause. Stop.
Yeah, it's clear, clearly sort of a framework for our political system.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dodge is scared of me.
Perhaps the best content that came out of this live right there.
I mean, do you have any like legitimate people over on our side of TikTok that are in your group? Army Sam, we said Army Sam. Shit.
Who are some others that?
What about Janine?
Yeah, Janine's at my table.
Janine is at your table?
Yeah. Janine works a lot though. But yeah, she's got a seat at the table. You could not have mentioned everybody though. I feel like there's a couple names that you're leaving out, but I can't think of who it is.
Well, this is easy. Let's do this. Hold on. I'm gonna.
Weird.
No, it's not. Way back when, like a couple of weeks ago, when I felt like you were totally upset, you made comment I'm gonna trip to Florida Hill. Basically, conversation.
Right, you think I'm lying, but I did have plans the next week. I was in Anna Maria Island the next week.
I mean, same situation as last time. You were taking a trip. Shit.
So we were at the Tampa airport so I was going to use it to like fuck with you, but
Just recently?
then I got bored. Record like on our way to Tampa, and this at like I recorded parts of Tampa airport, so I was going to use it to like fuck with you, but
Just recently?
then I got bored.
Just recently?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Why don't you
Like 2 weeks
like?
ago.
You know, you could, no matter what we're doing, you know, we would break the internet if we like fucking had lunch or something like that.
You were too aggressive. You were way too aggressive, Dodge. Sorry, but the week before that, you were way too aggressive.
I mean, good God. I mean,
You
you
know,
come to Florida, it's
sorry.
not that much.
I love that state. I was like 20 minutes from you, like 20 minutes. How close are you to Bradenton?
You'd have to ask Bear.
You said Bradenton?
Yeah.
Probably about an hour. Hold on, let me look.
Well, I think maybe you've got me blocked already because I can't find your account. I was going to look at your followers and ask you about them, but we got Sam, Brittany, Tracy, Paris, Jenny, Wolf. No, Jenny's not. Okay. Sam, Brittany, Tracy, Paris, Wolf, Bizarre, Fassy, Army Sam, and Janine.
You know, at some point later on, she leaves, Brittany Ann comes in, and then Sam comes back. She's like, Dodge, mod me up.
What about that Jeep?
If we get the option, we'll take flip flop.
Yeah, we're 51 minutes
no.
away from Brady.
You know, I don't think we talked about flip-flop a lot yesterday.
And I like this
North of
comment. I
Bradenton?
think it's funny. So Giggles would like to know her seating range. All right.
Giggles, Giggles can sit with us. She's funny.
I think she'll be on
Giggles stole your thunder, flip flop.
stage performing. Wow.
I think-
Yeah, she would be like
Yeah,
Wedding singer.
the entertainment.
a wedding singer. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Giggles has a place at any table, I would say,
Yeah.
for pure comedic value.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even bullshitting when I say that. I mean, we like Giggles.
Yeah, we do too. We just every so often, Giggles is very excited. Thank you. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last night she was going overboard. But I mean, you can't not
Does it?
find Giggles funny.
Well, you gotta with Giggles. She's fun. She's great in like small doses, you know. And then after like too long, I'm like, okay, I'm a little tired. And then I just have to take a break, and then I can come back. Soprano, nobody's allowed in your section, but Mrs. Soprano and the staff. If you want to see anybody, you have the opportunity to get up out of your luxury seating and go visit them. But nobody's allowed in your little area, Soprano. Just you, the wifey, and the staff. Angel, Lady J, Justin McMeetpants. Is that or how are they listing those people?
I don't
Who
know.
is that?
I got no clue.
I don't know. They got an AI picture of themselves, so it must be serious.
I believe that's Amanda.
Oh, hey, Amanda.
Amanda Bid.
Was I just looking for?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that.
Oh, she's saying that Dodge, you skipped those 3 people. Angel, no, absolutely not. She gives too much of a fuck about everything. It's too much. She cares
we did
way too much
list,
about
actually-
so many things.
Actually,
That's again, Angel. What is going on? Like, normally for Sam to like be this against somebody, it has to be somebody that's attractive and well spoken most of the time, or gives off some type of intelligence. So why is she upset? I mean, what happened between Angel and Sam?
right up at the top of the list, Angel, Lady J, Justin. Those are the flunkies right up at the top. We did mention
You didn't ask me about where they sit. Oh, I thought she was asking me about where they sit.
Oh,
I was
whether
like,
they're
Angel just
allowed
gives
at
too much of a
your
fuck.
So
No, Angel gives. I don't mind being in lives with Angel. She's not bad like that, but she gives a lot of fucks, and I can't do it. Justin McMeetpants. I ain't got a problem with Justin. Justin is actually I like Justin. Super chill. Lady J. What do I want to say about Lady J? No, she could hit the parking lot if she needed to. No.
Y'all know what? Y'all know what I'm about to say. Y'all know what I think is interesting. Somebody told me a while back that, and I think it might have been Sam or somebody, but somebody told me, or it might have been East. It was East. Told me that Angel was nobody until I made her somebody. And I thought originally that Angel was a main character on our side of TikTok, but apparently she didn't become a main character until I made her my records keeper. But I want to point something else out with regard to Lady J. Some of y'all only have a fucking identity on this side of TikTok because I gave it to you. And for some of y'all, that's a good thing. Some of y'all are friends of mine and y'all have gotten your identity that way. But Lady J was just this really annoying person that used to come in our lives all the time, interrupt a lot. Blame it on her hearing aids. tried to act like she had the same moral compass that we had, but didn't. And we actually nicknamed her Lady J. Lady Motivational Veteran. I wasn't going to say all that shit. Way too many syllables, too hard to say. So we nicknamed her Lady J.
Super Show. Lady J. What do I want to say about Lady J? No, she could lift the parking lot if she needed to. No, I'm good with Lady J.
Didn't we? Yeah, we did
I feel
already
like-
do this, right?
Not those three.
Okay. Monique.
No, absolutely not. Monique's weak.
Angelica, yeah, she can sit at your table.
Yeah.
Amanda, which is probably who's speaking right now. I think that's Amanda.
It is.
Yeah, Amanda doesn't bother. Yeah, Amanda doesn't bother me at
So
all.
she-
Like,
but
there's some parts of her that are
your
irritating. She's a little long-winded.
Your
No, not my
table.
table.
Not your table, okay.
She can sit at a table adjacent.
Okay, now this should be fun. Let's go down the list. We're calling it the Trollition. All right.
Okay.
So, and up at the top, Craig.
You're asking me
Mhm.
about Craig? He can sit in the cop car that's like parked out behind the building of the restaurant.
All right. Yeah, that's.
Oh,
I
let's
was
do
about to
this. I
say-
like this game.
I was about to say this is the wedding. Where are people at the wedding? Okay.
And he's in a cop car behind,
East.
but he has to get frisked.
Okay, east.
Whereas East has to be frisking Craig behind the building in a cop car.
Oh, this is getting to be entertaining now. Beverly.
That's hard for Beverly. Beverly, she can't come in the restaurant.
Beverly being another one of those big spenders.
But she can hold the door. She's the doorman.
GOP.
GOP is dumpster diving in the dumpster behind the building.
Dodge.
So, I guess, no, you can't come in. You're out there monitoring the dumpster for GOP. Just monitoring it, make sure he doesn't get cut on any glass.
Bear.
But you're not in it. You know, Bear can come inside, but without a +1.
That's hilarious.
I'd let her bring you out a plate of food. How about that?
Roller Barbie.
Happy Mother's Day, Memo.
No, you know what? For nothing more than I don't like her handle. Roller Barbie. What? I don't even know. All I can think of is Barbie on roller skates. I'm thinking of Roller Barbie. I don't know. Just no.
She-Wolf.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. It's one of her moderators. Cancer survivor.
Oh, well, congratulations on overcoming cancer. That's wonderful. No, she can't come outside.
Sheena.
I have no idea who that is.
Some of these people you might not even know.
Sheena is holding up a phone camera watching Craig get frisked up the Bungholio by East. She's holding the camera. The phone camera.
Sassy.
Sassy Mama?
I'm assuming Sassy.
All right, Sassy. Well, it's not Sassy Virgo. Okay, so Sassy Mom. Okay, so the dumpster that GOP is in, you know that one I was just talking about? Sassy Mom is passed out drunk, leaning against the dumpster.
Okay. Sandy.
You know what? Sandy can be nice, but she can be mean as hell too. So she should probably be just a doorman. She should be holding the door.
Don't even get me started.
You didn't mention Hellcat. I see Hellcats in the comments. Where's Hellcat?
Hellcat's a nomad.
She can still come in my restaurant.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's like Sopranos. I mean, Soprano and Hellcat, we've got them, they've got their own classification. They're nomads. They're basically just out there.
Well, I understand, but you don't get to give anybody a velvet chair inside my wedding restaurant. But Hellcat will get a velvet chair with a +1 good-looking man, none that I've seen on the internet. She'll get another velvet chair that's roped off, and she gets
This is important.
5-star service. And if she chooses to come and hang out with anybody in the restaurant, she can.
And
Just like Soprano. Soprano's sitting on the other side.
This man that Hellcat's got with her, what would his name be?
It would be something like sexy, like
Rip?
yeah, like Rip.
All right.
But unless your nickname's Rip.
No, I'm just really good friends with Hellcat. We talk about a lot of things, and I remember her saying that she's got a man that she calls Rip.
Yeah.
Careful with.
She needs a Rip.
That's funny.
You can't do it inside the restaurant. You go to the bathroom when you do that.
All right.
But I support that.
You said no on Sandy, just a doorman?
Yeah, Sandy can you know what? Sandy can run plates out. She can run dishes out.
Mojo.
No. You know what Mojo's doing? Mojo is directing parking. And doing it badly.
Do you know who Fuzz is?
No.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard the name now.
Big Dog Lefty.
Man, that's hard. I really want to be like, Big Dog Lefty, you can come and you can sit at it. You can hang out at the bar. But I can't because he's not smart enough. So, and if I say, oh, he can serve plates, he's going to call me racist. So, no, he just can't come.
Well,
would make a good hostess because he dresses up nice.
Yeah, I guess he could be like the not like a DJ, but what could they call those people?
Maitre d'?
Yeah, he could be a maitre d'.
okay. And I like the joke. I don't know if anybody else picked up on it, but the joke she made about the serving plates, not saying he could be serving plates because he would call her a racist. I think that's funny because I've literally been called a racist by Big Dog Lefty before, and it was. Brooke. She's in the chat a lot, but I don't know if you know her.
I don't know her.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume she's nice though.
No, you know Ricky.
Who?
Ricky Juggin or whatever. He's been in their boxes quite a bit.
Yeah, Ricky is helping. He's in the back by the dumpster trying to help Sassy get up on her feet, but failing because Sassy's a little bit overweight.
There's some more people, but I'm gonna name them off and move past them. If I move too quickly, just say so. But they're just the people that I think you're not gonna know. So Becca, Bait Lady,
Okay, Becca, like the ocean lady.
Rebecca.
What is she? Somebody in the chat. What does her handle used to be?
I want to say it's got an emoji in the name.
Is she the one who talks real low? Is she the one who said she wanted to ride crack like a pony?
No, that's a beach slide.
You're thinking of Show Me Gal.
Yeah. Oh, that's not Becca's not Show Me Gal.
Yeah, like I said, I was just gonna move past them real quick because I think neither one of us are really gonna know who they are.
Okay. I thought Becca was Show Me Gal. Okay, my bad. Everything I just said. Once you get to Show Me Gal, apply it there.
All right. So Brittany Cheyenne.
She's in the rehab that's next door to the restaurant. She's in the rehab facility. She's detoxing. She's taking cold baths. She's attempting to not snap her teeth because her jaw is vibrating from coming off of alcohol.
I feel like you might have actually attended a wedding at some point where you were like at a civic center downtown right next to a rehab clinic.
I have. I don't know why people pick locations like that.
All right, Mindy. Shut up.
I don't think I know her, Mindy. I don't think that I know Mindy.
You would probably know her if she came in here. You'd know her. So back after we did the speculation live, the very next day she sends me a message. They're coming after Austin now, and this is when Brittany Cheyenne had outed to Allie the proof or whatever. And she was
The cyber banging.
huh? Yeah.
The
Anyway,
cyber banging.
She was a big part of that, and she's part of East Group right now. I mean, I have a little bit of history with her, but I mean, I don't dislike her.
I don't know her.
Okay, Mutt.
The only
Mutt.
thing that I've seen,
Yeah.
he's the only, who was that? I don't know him. But he has a lot of, like, smart ass, oh, she dodged a bullet. He assumed I was going to make a racist comment. I don't know who that is.
Bear, can you bring me my man kit?
Who is it? Who is he? That's
Okay, Mutt, get in the box real quick. Just for a second.
no comment about no comment about the man kit, but,
Don't do that.
oh, I know
This
who
is
you are.
Mutt.
Oh, I shouldn't have.
And-
Temporary.
And hold on, go pee.
I'll just join the.
Absolutely. But also, that's it. Small people.
Well, I've got to be overly dramatic.
Oh, yeah. There's Chelsea right down there. Is that the same Chelsea we're talking about?
It's her.
Yes.
Hi. She looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
We got to go to the next slide because she's getting ready to say the thing that she's not supposed to say that will get us live banned. So
Okay. Huh?
Like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, like you were, yeah, kind of like you were trying to, yeah, it was weird. Which is fine. It's entertaining. Listen, you're friends with Craig though, right?
Yes.
And did you warn him? This is a test to see what kind of friend you are. Did you not warn him?
About Hellcat?
You're friends with Hellcat. You don't even have to be friends with Hellcat to know that she's gonna treat him like a toy. You didn't be like, hey Craig, back up. This girl, she's gonna make you look like a child. She's gonna beat you down and drag you across the pavement by your tongue. You should just stop, leave it alone. You didn't say that to Craig because that's what Hellcat did. And I'm not trying to start nothing or end anything or up it. Now I'm gonna stick your nose in it and spank.
How many times over the past year I've heard, you big tooth, yellow tooth, rusty bark.
Anybody should defend her. She'll do it herself. She's like a.
Me look like a jackass. So, but
Oh, well, that's not why I don't. Anyway, first of all, I like the fight. I don't mind the fight. But also, some of the people that come after me are bad. Like, they're bad people. I don't know. They exert a little bit of power. And I don't really want anybody getting. Having to. I get a lot of crazy people coming after me. Nobody should really do it crazy. I mean, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy. I mean, I got somebody who's 5 years later still making videos about me.
and that's something a lot of people need to understand is, if GOP told Painter this a while back. He said, you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. And Painter wanted me to defend him and a lot of stuff. And I'm like, dude, you out there starting this shit. I mean, it's on you. Painter, in order to, okay, is there something wrong? Are y'all hearing that echo in her? Like it almost sounds robotic.
Yeah, she's having some sound issues.
He's having sound issues?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hold on.
good. I'll probably use my earphones. But in order to like irritate me, Painter went and jumped on like Craig, like, oh, Craig's a good guy or whatever, and then when he got mad at Craig, and I want to talk all it, you kind of like
That once Augie's text messages got quote unquote leaked, her and GOP were talking before I even said anything publicly. So Augie can blame that on me to you, but according to her text with GOP, that started a couple weeks before I said anything out loud.
I don't doubt that. I think Augie wanted GOP that way. I mean, think about it. It's hilariously ironic that, you know, Augie went after Austin. GOP was the mini-me, the guy pretending to be Austin, making some funny ass fucking videos about Austin, wearing the mask and shit. And who is the next person Augie runs to go get? The guy pretending to be Austin, or making fun of Austin, or like the Temu version of Austin. No offense, GOP, I'm not saying you're the Temu version of Austin, but you know, like the generic
I think
brand.
you're pretty spot on. Yeah,
But-
like the generic brand.
But I know for a fact she tried to manipulate him into being in a serious relationship with her. Just from the recordings that I listened to from like East talking to Augie, I mean, GOP said it multiple times. I can't move up here. I've got kids. I'm not moving away from my kids. Said it repeatedly over and over again. And Augie's response was, you're not thinking like a dad. And I'm like, no, he's thinking exactly like a dad should be thinking. And then she's crying and talking about how GOP doesn't have this and doesn't have that. And it's like you're trying to manipulate the situation to make it to where GOP needs you. She was like trying to manipulate him into being in a relationship with her. Now, if you want
Right,
to...
he was. I feel like he was doing a good job of leading her on for a long time. Like even into February, he was still, you know, claiming his love for her and all this other stuff. And I think Brittany and I might have a different position on that. She sees it differently. That, you know, he was trying to slowly back away from him, and I see it complete opposite. Like he was just trying to like dangle a carrot in front of her to keep her kind of on the hook.
Well, that's, you know, I spoke on how the relationship began. I mean, as far as it ending, I think it's the same thing. Literally, she was trying to manipulate the situation to where even if they broke up, GOP needed her. I mean, there's no denying she put out all that information. This is what I pointed out to everybody, is it doesn't matter who the middleman was, whether it was Brittany Ann, TikTokery, the source, ground zero for that information was Augie. And I think what happened, and I wasn't following it at the time, but I think what happened was Augie got up in her feels about the video that Brittany Ann put out, or maybe you put out, somebody put out, and literally was mad at GOP and decided to unalive two birds with one stone. Either she's going to manipulate GOP into turning on East and getting with her, or she's going to do what all scorned women do most of the time when they're psychopaths, and that's get revenge on him for breaking her heart. I mean, it's the bottom line.
Do you feel bad for GOP?
No.
Oh, okay.
Should I feel bad for GOP?
I mean, you get to feel however you want to feel about him. I was just wondering if you felt bad for him over all you releasing all their information, or do you feel like that was he's seen her do it with everybody else?
Yeah, well, I mean, two things. One, and you can agree with me on this just from what we know about GOP. GOP married his high school sweetheart right out of high school. I mean, they were together then, they got married, and I remember GOP bragging about either 12 years or 15 years that they were married. So really and truly, for all intents and purposes, Augie was like the first relationship that GOP has been in since he started the relationship in high school with his wife. So I mean, you can't expect him to be a damn rocket scientist. I mean, just getting back out there. I mean, he's gonna make stupid mistakes, and he definitely did that, I think. But I mean, he's a kid.
Is he though?
Yes, he's a kid. Well, to me, he is. I mean, he's like.
Have y'all noticed that Sam and Brittany both respond the same way? Is it though? Like all last night, Brittany and is it really? Is it though? Is he though?
I mean, he's a kid.
Is he though?
Yes, he's a kid. Well, to me, he is. I mean, he's like 20 years younger than me. Maybe not. I don't know. How old is he? 30? He's literally 20 years younger than me.
He's old enough to have children.
But I don't, and the other thing, I gotta turn my brightness down. And the other thing is GOP came after me with some extra shit, you know, and I'm the world's worst person about like holding grudges. I mean, if anybody has the right to like, you know, talk some shit about GOP, it's me, because this dude threw up my charges, tried to imply certain things about me, and I'm not that guy. But at the same time, GOP's become like a part of our family and shit, so I don't feel bad for what happened to him, but at the same time, I mean, it's some fucked up shit. Do you feel bad for the GOP?
No, I don't feel bad for GOP at all. I think GOP is enjoying karma. I think he's getting exactly what he deserves. Which is sad, because I really enjoyed GOP in the beginning. I think he's an excellent troll. Like, he's just a good old troll. And he can get in and he can just talk some shit to people and make everybody laugh. He's just a good old troll. And then he got serious.
Tell me something. Why can't you still enjoy GOP? I mean, like, what's...
He doesn't troll like that anymore. Now he's just on an upper or down, or I don't know what he's taking, or, you know, he's just not a good troll.
That's speculation and conjecture. You don't have proof that he's on anything.
I just said I don't know what he's on.
If you heard him explain his thoughts on that, his own reason for that to Tabby, I think it kind of hits different.
Yeah, I would love to listen to something that GOP said and believe it, but he brags so much about, he's so proud of the way how well he can lie, that I'm like, dude, just go in. Go take care of your kids.
Since you bring up lying, somehow you took a question that I asked and turned it into GOP lying. So I'm going to revert back to Brittany Ann not only lying, but making you out to be a liar in the process. And I feel like since you're talking shit about GOP being a liar, then you can't get upset at me for pointing out the fact that Brittany Ann lied and made you out to be a liar.
Okay. And you just did. Oh, here we go.
What up, y'all?
How are you doing, GOP?
Hold up, time out. Wait a minute. Fuck. Who's bringing people up? Damn it, I'm trying to control this situation.
No, I'm not on no bullshit.
I'm still a mod on this
I'm just
page.
chilling. Yeah, I think Sam let me up.
You are not a mod on this page. But go ahead. If y'all wanna talk, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just joining in. See like if I can help y'all or anything.
All right. Well, since you're here, GOP, and
Yeah.
Sam, you're here too. Roll tape.
What do you want me to? What does that mean?
A fundraiser for a junkie. Oh, I'm not raising money for GOP's liquor. Like, oh, GOP, next time she calls you a blind monkey, just like, oh, a fundraiser for a junkie. Oh, I'm not raising money for GOP's liquor. Like, oh, GOP, next time she calls you a blind monkey, just like, oh, a fundraiser for a junkie. Oh,
Sorry.
Can we stop with the cook-alls?
No. That's like, I'm gonna make that a soundbite on TikTok somehow. Right along with Brittany Cheyenne saying, "Don't touch my petty." So y'all had nothing but good things to say about GOP that day.
Yeah, I already said that.
And they do raise money for junkies.
I didn't raise money for you.
I'm not a junkie.
Are you
I'm
sure?
talking about that girl who had them teeth dangling out her mouth on live.
Are you sure you're not a junkie?
If I'm a junkie, you're a junkie. We'll put it like that.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, time out. Now, like I said, I like control in my life, and I know Sam's gonna think that that's narcissistic and shit, and that I'm a control freak. I'm not. But having said that, before we go any further with this shit, I want an answer to my question about Brittany Ann and her lies, Sam. But having said that, before we go any further with this shit, I want an answer to my question about Brittany Ann and her lies, Sam. I don't want you to just allow me to address it. I want you to respond. Now, I've been giving you the benefit of the doubt all this time because I totally missed the fact that not only did you not stop Brittany Ann from posting that, but afterwards, and I can look at your face, I can see it in your face when you're saying that. Y'all keep underestimating her, and she's gonna prove y'all wrong every time. Keep saying it's fake. I had no idea you did that. So like I said, I've been giving you the benefit of the doubt and saying that you're not a liar, but that's a bald-faced lie that you told. Don't say shit about me saying bald. It was a bald-faced lie that you told. So, why?
I didn't lie.
Was the warrant real?
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I guess you would have to find what you believe to be a real warrant versus what I believe to be a real warrant.
Like a warrant that holds some fucking legal bind, an actual warrant where they go to jail behind it. Like when I had a real warrant, I went to real jail.
Oh, okay.
I guess that might be what he's talking about. Is that what he's talking about, dogs? Like real consequences behind the real warrant?
Yeah, I think this might be what I'm talking about. And this isn't from my page. This is from somebody else's page. But I think this is it.
Nobody asked me if it was an active warrant being played.
GOP ran because he didn't want to get the drug test. Whoever camouflages, bro, we can take the drug test right now if you pay for it.
Or whatever from booze. I don't know what was happening, but
All right. Now, hold on, Sam. I want you to look at this. You recognize that profile picture, right? That's your best friend.
Is that Brittany's old profile
That's
picture?
Brittany Ann. Yeah, she was She had a Texas Rangers profile picture. She was laughing. She was trying to make fun of people that were talking to the equivalent of internal affairs in Texas about that shit. But she is in this live when I have this conversation. Listen.
So, does Courtney have charges against Craig right now for harassment?
I think that there is an open and active investigation. And I think that the continued contact with the police department is just getting that moving forward with them.
Yeah, well, I feel like that right now the continued contact with the police department is Craig contributing to an investigation that started because you were harassing Craig using a police officer.
How did I do that?
And these aren't your messages that you sent me. I mean, you did send me these messages. You did tell me this is your communication with law enforcement.
How is that what was the word that you used? I apologize. What did you say? Harassment using a police officer? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we can go with that.
Okay.
I just want to know, just for myself and for everybody involved in this, was there ever an active warrant?
No. I have talked with the county attorney's office, I've talked to the dispatchers, because anytime we do put out a warrant, we get it signed by the judge, right? And then we come back over here to our agency, your office, and give it to the dispatch to enter it into the database. So it can be, if they try to flee this area and they get stopped in Oklahoma, the next state over, or county, it'll be, you know, when their name is ran, boom, it's saying they have an active.
Now, like after this, I promise I'll let y'all do whatever y'all want to do with each other. And that's all fine and good. But that's me being in a live with Brittany Ann. And I don't know whether she just got preoccupied and wasn't paying attention, or whether she chose to sit in a live with me while I made that phone call. But that's me calling the officer, calling the investigator, her confirming that the warrant was never real, there was never a warrant. Brittany is sitting in the live with me, and now you're sitting in a live with me, watching as I play that for you. So what's the deal? I mean, why can't you just admit that it was a lie on Brittany's part?
Because I don't know that to be true.
Brittany said something interesting a week or two ago in a live. He said, "Lie until you die," is what she said. And I thought, that is literally the motto that she lives by. I mean, lie until you die, because it is obvious to everybody that she lied. And for some reason, she can't own up to that shit.
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to talk to her about that.
Okay.
I'm real honest with you.
Now, back to GOP being a junkie.
Okay. Well, I wish he would not go back to being a junkie, but it's hard.
So am I a junkie right now? You feel?
Yeah.
So what would I go back to being? I mean, I don't give a fuck what people think. If I'm a junkie or not, shit. You used to like this junkie.
I was about to say, GOP's about to make a valid point. Back in July, back when they're saying GOP was a junkie back then, but back then they were like talking about what an awesome guy he was. Gets up, goes to work, takes care of his kids. He's a very witty person. He'll outwit you. GOP's never done anything to anybody. That's back when they're saying he was a junkie now, and they all liked him back then. And he just commented on that.
Go for what people think. If I'm a junkie or not, shit. You used to like this junkie. That's why I find crazy about dogs. When I was using pills, that's when they was my friend. That's when they was hyping me up, all this other shit.
And you were right, and you were accusing other people.
Now that I'm not, and I have a clear mind, I say I was just there for fun. They're all some bullshit.
You Right, but when I asked you about if you were on drugs or taking pills or doing anything when you were calling out Red, you said no, and you were calling Red a junkie.
Yeah.
And now you're admitting that you were a junkie when you were calling Red a junkie, who was not doing any drugs.
Yes, you were.
So we're back to that.
I mean, we're back to what I just said when I was fucking around with y'all. I was taking Adderall.
So was it junkie calling out another junkie, and you were drinking while you're taking Adderall?
Oh no, I don't know where you got that from.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
All right, so you, like Austin Foreman, were getting high on Adderall.
Yeah, like Austin Foreman, I was
calling out a
getting high on Adderall.
junkie.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Now what?
Nothing. I'm not an Adderall junkie, so I don't know. You tell me now.
What kind? If you don't mind, what kind of junkie are you?
I'm not a junkie.
Okay, that's good.
Thanks.
Wasn't it? Oh yeah, I came up right before y'all was saying, oh, I feel like he led her on.
Well, how did you?
So I do.
How did you get the Adderall?
How did I get it?
Yeah.
I want to fast forward to Brittany. We're running out of time.
Running out of time for what?
Oh, I got shit to do before the sun goes down.
You lied to your girlfriend about living with your wife? What? How does that benefit you?
From that day and when you were reading off the text, yeah. And
all right, so at some point I'm gonna hop in my car and I'm gonna ask a question, and she's gonna ask me to come back to the shed or whatever so that I can reference shit, and that's what we're looking for.
when you brought up me, correct. Buddy renting it out at that time, a child that lives there late between you guys.
But I have a picture of 9 o'clock, so an hour and 6 minutes in is when I would have been
warned on to get a warrant. And so that's before I jump off here. I haven't yet, but I'll read.
But there's one message I want to notify while he is in Tennessee. Yeah, I don't.
Did it take you this long? Did it take you this long?
I'll stay focused. So, change the format. Let me read it from my screen. Okay, I don't understand why that means anything. I mean.
Okay. Yeah, it's in there, and I can actually find it for you and send it to you if you would like later. Or
I mean, we can watch it up until that point, but why does that matter? Go ahead.
That it was not fake. That it was me. That it was not fake. That it was dead. That the screenshot was not fabricated. Me. That it was not fake. That it was, I don't know, all intents and purposes, a real screenshot.
The reason we know it was a real screenshot, it's something that Cody Cook brought up on his computer and sent to you so that you could use it. We know that.
Do we know
it wasn't. Even in the live stream, you told me, you said, you came in the chat, I was sitting out on the boat on the wheelhouse deck, and you came in the chat and you said, Dodge, I sent you that stuff. I forgot to do it last night. And before you got out of the live on October 21st, you said, I'm going to send you the unredacted copies, Dodge, is what you sent me. And then you sent me
the unredacted copies. They were so unredacted that a judge just totally neglected to sign them and submit them. I mean, they weren't, it was like nothing. It was just a template, which means that it was fake. It wasn't an actual warrant.
So it wasn't a warrant executed by a judge.
The warrant was not executed at all. The warrant was not submitted. It never went to a judge.
Whoa, hold on, are you sure?
Yes.
Because Craig himself says in that live that it was submitted.
I mean, we can argue about that till we're blue in the face, but I mean, like, it could be just miswording on his part, but the fact of the matter is what you posted as evidence that Craig has a warrant was not actually true. It was fake. It was not signed by an officer, was not submitted to the supervisor.
Well, it can't be signed by the officer, otherwise that doesn't make it a real warrant.
No.
The judge has to sign it, or magistrate.
It was not signed by the officer, was not submitted to the supervisor, and it was not submitted to the judge for him to sign off on. Now, at some point, that officer has to sign his name to it and say, I'm Officer so-and-so, I'm requesting this warrant, supervisor, judge. That didn't happen. What you sent me, and I can bring it up, and we can show it right now. I mean, this is what you sent me. Is this it? No, that's my damn insurance. This is what you sent me. Officers return. Justice of the peace, magistrate. There's no signature. None of this.
Well, that's after somebody that would be signed by the person who picked up somebody who was arrested. So that would be who was executing the signed.
Okay, Brittany, hear me out on this. I literally just said it has not been signed by an officer. It's not signed by anybody, Brittany. It doesn't matter who it's supposed to be signed by. Thank you. Could you say it slower?
I agree with you. You are absolutely correct about it not being signed by a judge. At the bottom, he was not picked up because it was not signed by a judge, and there is no officer's return at the bottom because nobody was picked up. Correct. You are, yes.
It was not signed by a judge.
Correct. Correct.
Hold my beer. Alexa.
Warrant must be signed by a judge. A warrant becomes active when a judge signs it after reviewing evidence and finding probable cause.
Thank you, Alexa.
Agree. That is, I even actually
just made my day.
I agree. I even actually, I'm sure that East has them, but I agree.
Okay.
And I have a text with Audrey saying the same thing. It has to be signed by a judge.
So then it wasn't a valid warrant, correct?
It was not an active warrant.
Correct.
I never posted anything that was a lie.
But it was not signed by a judge. And why an officer would ever make up a template to give to a citizen is beyond me, Brittany. I don't understand that, because that can be used for so many nefarious purposes.
So what I heard was that you were told by Craig that he was sending it out as an example because he would look like.
Craig never told me that.
Oh.
Beach Life.
Gotcha.
The judge hasn't signed it, so it's not an active warrant. So basically what you posted was fake. It was a fake narrative that you were trying to push. Right?
Listen to what she
Wasn't-
says.
What I posted was not fake.
It wasn't an active warrant.
Correct. Yes. Correct.
Is that the best I'm gonna get out of you as far as owning up to a lie? Because like you can save me some damn trouble. Like,
I mean, probably I wasn't lying.
yeah.
I also
Yeah.
remember the time that you came into Angels Live and I absolutely misspoke about the name of the sound, and then I came back around and apologized to you that I was wrong
No,
about the
I don't
working in
remember you.
silence.
I don't remember you coming back and apologizing to me, and I don't require an apology for that shit. But what I do need for you to do is correct the statement you just made. You weren't wrong. You were deliberately lying.
But I didn't deliberately lie. When I called you a liar, I really thought I was correct, and I was not correct. And I
Okay,
did come
I
back and
understand.
apologize to you for calling you a lie. Apologize to
Okay.
you for that.
I remember that, but
Yeah.
well, I don't remember you apologizing, but I remember you saying lie. Anyway, but
Yeah, I was
my-
wrong, and I did apologize.
my
And I'm
point
still
is,
sorry.
my point is, and I hope that I can find it to show it. If not, I'll show it in the recap. But in that video, the video that you made, you had to physically click on text and type in others. Okay, lie though is you literally said no. That was the words to the song playing, and you knew they know the process. Typed it in, moved it where you needed to move it, so it would be the song being played. So that was a
No, it wasn't deliberately. I absolutely was mistaken. And that is why
told deliberately to basically kind of deliver with no, that was the song being played. So that was a lie that you told deliberately to basically kind of
No, it wasn't deliberately. I absolutely was mistaken. And that is why I came back and apologized to you, because I forgot about the added things, the added text that I put onto the video till I went back after you said that. When I went back, I rewatched it. I'm like, wait a fucking second, this sound doesn't even have that name. And yes, I literally did type that out because I was responding to like parts of the video that Laura had made that was using some of the laws from 48 Laws of Power. So yeah, I was totally wrong in my response to you, and I had to correct
well,
that.
I don't
Totally wrong in my response to you. That was using some of the laws from 48 Laws of Power. So yeah, I was totally wrong in my response to you, and I had to correct
well,
that.
I don't require an apology for that, and I don't really think that she deserves an apology from you just because I mean she's a sheep and she just like follows you around just and all over the place. But I mean Angel literally like without even doing any research just repeated that shit like it was gospel and wound up making a jackass out of herself.
Yeah, I really believe. I was mistaken from what I had said. I was mistaken from what I had said.
Why can't why can't you just own up to the fact that you knew it was not true? Why
Knew it
can't you
was
do
not
everybody?
active. I have repeated on multiple occasions that I knew it was not active. I knew that it was never signed by a judge. When I had posted that, it was never signed by a judge. I knew that.
You knew, repeat that.
Do we have enough? Do we want to fast forward and capture some of the conversation about Ambien? I think that's in the next live.
At that point, when I saw that, I literally said,
Find that. Right. I was
for harassment. And just time went by, and I know Craig's told me this before. A whole month, damn near a whole month went by. He sent the messages to me back then today.
it just and look at the date when he was very confused. I encourage you to go back. It was Craig again. Weeks because Craig
She has asked everybody to leave her name out of this shit.
Her child.
Nobody, girl,
Yes.
she didn't.
Yeah.
Watching somebody.
Moving forward, we're doing all
Okay,
this
so
shit.
nobody sees that.
Hold on.
Nobody sees that.
We're talking about Courtney. I'll charges on him for anything, and she still has never filed the charging. We don't know for sure that she even or do the shit that his like that. He wasn't a supervisor. First, I did do some of what. It's not. No, she wouldn't have anything to do with it, and I'm not going to keep mentioning. Grasping at straws, but how do you think Grace would feel if she knew?
Why she engaged with Brittany? Her Grace. I'm gonna answer like you.
As you think. So that's we should think that.
Gotcha.
Videos of her saying she has no speech.
Steve, what's her TikTok?
All
Oh, okay.
Like as soon as Craig got back, that
is. I just posted that. Oh, so you want me to send you the videos?
It's after midnight. Why don't you troll him with that? It kind of sounds like
What? That is linked within the recent video. Red Circle went to be with him. He had continuously. Craig disseminated a picture.
Yeah. The picture I'll send you. Grab the dildo.
like it was when he was doing his religion shit. You did lose a dog
Yeah, she was.
at 44 years old.
That's a repost. That's on
And other people.
to anything because I
I just realized that's the last email I sent him at the end. Hill or ball, actual fuck. I don't know.
Okay.
And I was just about to sign it. Gonna be was put into effect.
I know that East was in the live.
They called
with there was nothing without further input.
like
That's me. My
By the way, where's Hellcat at? Somebody tag Hellcat. I gotta ask her a question about what I'm looking at right now. Where's Hellcat? I took snapshots. They're in here. This woman literally came in this live, and I sent East a text last night when she did it. I sent East a text that says, I think she's sharing her mugshot to try and get somebody to run with it. She chat GPT'd the fuck out of that shit. Are you seeing this shit she's posting in the live? I want a female with a brain to come in here and tell me that this woman isn't lying through her teeth. Because I told her in the damn live that I didn't believe that shit.
And all because
You're not
of,
worried about going to jail.
no, like being in jail,
You worried?
not the prosecutor to say, okay,
I was gonna say, can you make that bigger? Wow,
Yeah.
I would have never thought that was you.
Wow, I would have never thought that was Brittany, because it's not Brittany. That is some chat GPT shit. This woman literally tried to say that this is her when she was 18 years old. Does anybody believe, first of all, that that's a mugshot of Brittany Ann, or that she's 18 years old? Thank you. You know what's hilarious, and I took snapshots of every picture that she put in the chat last night, or in the live last night. Hellcat and I both said, okay, that is definitely not you when you're 18 years old. Then she tried to post this picture and say, yes, here's another picture of me when I was 18. Tell me something. Clearly graduating from high school. She's not graduating from kindergarten. How does one go from looking like this to looking like this? She even posted this picture and tried to say that that was her.
Yep, I was a baby.
all right, let me see. Oh, son of a bitch.
Don't feel
guess
bad.
there
I
has
can't
to
work
be-
those
hold on,
things
there has to be
either.
a victory lap, so I can't change it until after the victory lap. Hold on.
Bear, knees to chest.
All right. Well, Jasmine, if you don't stop,
Oh wow! Look at little Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
little my
Yeah, the
ass,
same
she
eyes,
looks
for
like
sure.
she looks 25. She said she was 18.
No.
18 years old.
Yeah, you're right. She does
Yeah.
look old. I mean, yeah, I would not have thought 18 either. Wow, that's neat. Looks
Huh,
nothing
she's like,
like you.
See, the problem is you up in a live with two people that ain't gonna fucking listen to your bullshit without calling it out to be bullshit. And you just posted some bullshit.
That was my
I'm
mugshot.
stoned, y'all. Like, I am fucking gold.
And I'm surprised that nobody else has found it. Like,
You created that in ChatGPT.
why would I create that? let's be honest.
And that was confirmation. She didn't say, no, I didn't. Why would I do that? Show of hands. Who thinks that's Brittany when she was 18 years old getting arrested in a mugshot? Anybody?
I'm surprised nobody else has posted it. That's me at 18. That is my mugshot. That is my mugshot from Galveston County for reckless driving.
Look at the smile.
Yeah.
Like, you were thinking about the Chihuahua on the side of the road.
What, dude? I could not. Dude, my friend just standing on the side of 45 with this Texas DPS officer that pulled us over with a fucking Hank Hill buzz cut. Like, he looked like one of the cops from Super Troopers. Dude, when I tell you, at that jail, I mean, I was only there for like the shortest amount of time. Like, I was immediately bonded out. So I really don't, it really wasn't anything cool. The cops were tasing each other. The cops were tasing each other. I was like, oh my.
Dodge looking at some bullshit, and Dodge know he looking at some bullshit.
My God, I'm gonna die here. Like, I was, these people are responsible for me. What the hell?
Were you in jail with like some big bitches?
The only one that was really loud that I remember was the girl Jazzy J that was going,
oh, okay,
about that white bitch, about that white bitch. Other than that, it wasn't, you know.
Yeah. That's the only thing that leads me to believe she actually put a photo in ChatGPT to make this damn photo. Is she probably did use one of her old photos. And that top lip is gone. I don't necessarily think it looks bad and shit, but hell, it ain't there to look anything. Shit, that motherfucker gone. You ain't got no top lip. What, could you only afford like half a fucking injection back then? And you chose the bottom lip? What the actual fuck? I hope y'all got some good content out this damn live, Brittany, because everybody got some damn good content on your ass now. Y'all hold my beer. Hold my beer for a second. Hold my motherfucking beer. Y'all know what I'm about to do, right? Y'all know. Things that make you go, Either way, no. Not a mugshot, not 18 years old. Sorry. Pre-lip lip. But wait, there's more.
Wasn't anything.
That's crazy because that's my nickname. It's Jazzy J.
Oh, stop. Were you ever in Galveston County Jail?
No.
Okay.
God, she wasn't even thought of. I probably wasn't even thought of when you were 18. What?
Oh, yeah, you're a baby. You're a baby. I forgot. You just turned.
She's as old as my son.
Let me see if I have another picture of me at 18. Just so you guys.
She has another picture of her at 18. That woman right there looks like she done been in 3 marriages, had 3 kids, all by different daddies. She's disgruntled. This woman's had a hard life. That ain't no 18-year-old girl. And I called her out on that shit. And this is what she came back with.
It's like, it's me.
So, Dodge, if you think you might be going to jail Tuesday, I can't believe you ain't like.
I'm not drink. I don't.
What?
Hit the button. Your head.
Here. Me with.
You love the fact that went over my head. Did it go?
That's my graduation.
Yeah, I said we were going to go to Augie's live stream and hit the button and see if it shuts her up.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
You just carried on with the conversation.
We about to ask her about rugs at this point.
Yeah, I was 2 years old when she graduated. Look at Brittany! Oh my God, you look wow.
Brittany.
I would have never thought.
Brittany, now I believe that's you, but if you expect me to believe that you 18 years old in that picture and then 18 in that mugshot, you done lost your mind. And that's a grown ass fucking woman in that mugshot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
I thought so.
That's like baby to woman.
Yeah, you.
This was.
You look like you lost your virginity by the time you got graduated, and the time you
look like you done lost your virginity.
This was a few years later. This is when I went to court to testify.
Now she's saying that this next picture is when she went to court to testify. I done seen 3 different fucking women. I done seen 3 different fucking women.
Friends, on a living trial. That was Instagram. It has an Instagram filter on it.
That's such a good picture.
Yeah, that was smooth.
That's got an Insta fucking bullshit filter on it. And y'all hearing this shit. This is real time. This is her doing this shit in real time.
With Instagram filter.
Well, no, I don't even mean the smoothness. I mean like the pose, like the lighting. It's a really good picture.
The makeup on.
Now that one I can see. Yeah, that one I can see you in.
Yeah, that one I think I was like 22. I was literally just driving.
I don't know. The only thing I can think of is maybe she wanted somebody to believe that shit and run with that shit. Because that's exactly what I told fucking East in text messages. We ain't even got to talking about the fucking Ambien yet. That's a whole other video. I might have believed that this was Brittany Ann at maybe age 30 before the Botox treatments, but that ain't no 18-year-old girl in no mugshot. Is that what happened? Was she on some shit last night? She had to be on some shit last night. She had to be on that damn Ambien last night to think she was gonna come up in my damn live and spit some bullshit like that at my ass. Don't y'all let her forget this shit. Y'all know I won't. But that's why they want me off the internet right now anyway. All right, let's move on to Ambien.
My car. Yeah.
Text message. Are you wearing contacts?
Holy shit. Holy shit. I forgot about this one. Hold on. Like, what was this woman on last night?
This is me.
Y'all should see the look on my face.
As a.
Not bad, Bernie.
This is me as a going to a senior prom.
Oh wow!
Now y'all got to forgive Hellcat. She was stoned last night. She was baked by this time. Which is probably why you're hearing that, oh. Hooker, that ain't you.
I would have not thought that was you either.
Yeah, my eyebrows.
Are you wearing contacts?
Huh?
No. I mean, like to see.
Her eyes are brown in that picture, but they're blue in other pictures.
That's a Puerto Rican.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Her eyes are brown in that picture, and they're definitely blue in the other pictures.
Como está bullshitting?
The C. Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hellcat just went.
The C. Yep.
Fuck. I,
Sophomore.
Your top lip didn't show up for prom either. And you took a different nose altogether to prom. Do we even want to talk about the ears? I'm about to get live banned. Shit.
$16. 15?
I don't know.
No teen? Different teen? Somebody else's teen?
Well, I'm gonna have to.
Yes, 15.
I'm gonna have to confer with Paris and get her to compare these photos. I have a
What was
question
your question?
about. Okay, so November 6th.
Put out an all points bulletin. We have a live Brittany Ann bullshitting in progress.
November 6th, you sent me a text message.
Harass Courtney's probation.
That was literally the day that we actually outed the. Or let me.
East,
lying about
look, East is up in here now.
I'm going to keep saying something. Either I said everything that I had said previously. Recorded phone call.
Thing East ever called Craig out on was firm for me.
Mag.
Well, I didn't
I mean, I lived it, so I know.
really.
You lived it. Wait, what about that?
You lied. When
Somebody
you macked with a police jersey,
What? With a police officer.
you don't know when I
Didn't call
that.
that. Contact or your phone call. No, y'all called the cops. My
I
kids still
wasn't
live.
if you're
No. Yeah, because that's how people talk, bitch. You are the you're shit. I took together. I just wanted to prove. I never called. Didn't you for who you do you?
Yep.
Y'all gonna get me down.
So let me question ask because he will call immediately. Send it to got done on a
God,
see.
hold on.
Wait,
You know,
that's
you ain't never not my fucking. Not
find it.
What the fuck are you talking?
House and
That's this bitch.
Like,
no Discord.
this question, like, make jokes, talk shit about her non-verbal son.
This hot dog.
How was it?
Oh,
I'm asking you if she is saying he's communicating. Prove that. Time out now.
It's subject to
Hold on,
commentary.
you just
What
said
is seen?
it means that you're watching it as do it. You're out here. How they should parent their child.
That you're then preceding that.
I would love to hear that right now.
I can just about guess whose live it was.
This live syndrome.
What incidences?
Yep. You said it.
Well, most likely, probably. I think that was actually in Wolf's live, and I was live with like Wolf and Bella.
What would the date have been, East?
Christmas Day after in my her after
You.
Sorry, I'm fast forwarding because I really want to get to the Ambien conversation.
About BC's kid.
Talking in real life, like maybe, I mean, oh, his junk don't work, you know, and of course we had, and it's called with
It carries some. It hits.
like.
You did.
I've never heard
you
her
did
say
a lot.
that,
Right. That's what.
but but it does
You could-
seem
just
like
like
y'all
Ted
have
did.
tips. I'd prefer you just go like all out on somebody. Like
That was ever my.
It's not gonna work. No.
No, it did say.
I agree with it on that.
You Craig shit. Are you all fucking that?
But you didn't know what happened.
Another person that
There's no point that it was like.
question. Let me ask a question. Brittany, do you take?
Listen.
Want to
Oh my
listen
God.
because I know you're a fucking bona fide liar, dude. When do you shut a liar up?
Let me ask a question. Brittany, do you take Ambien?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember one night you were in a live and you referenced taking some medication, but you hadn't gone to sleep. So, like, do you ever take Ambien and then, like, rather than going to sleep, you just get alive and just whatever?
No,
Right.
I usually take it right before I go to bed, and then I'll be scrolling, and then every once in a while there's like a surprise live that popped off, and I haven't fallen asleep, and I'm like, oh shit, and then like this has happened around three.
Okay,
3
so
or 4 times, where a surprise
Hear me out
event
on
has
this.
happened
Hear me
after
out on this.
I've already taken my meds.
Okay, hear me out on this. I just asked you if you take Ambien. You said yes. I just asked you if sometimes you take Ambien and then don't go to sleep. And you said no at first, and then you said, okay, there was this one time, like there was a surprise live, and you said you did that 3 times. Now, my point behind that is if you take Ambien and you don't go to sleep, it literally like causes disorientation and memory loss. So how do we know you didn't say something or do something and you just don't remember it? Like you're
That's a good attempt to gaslight.
gaslighting. No, I'm not gaslighting. It's just me pointing out the obvious. I mean, you just admitted that you do that. So, I mean,
I do that, or it has happened a few times.
It's happened a few times.
Unlike Sassy, who regularly medicates and is live rambling for
It's not
hours
the
and hours and can't
conversation
remember
right
all
now.
her memory
Everybody
shit and
Everybody
East.
mute or mute them.
While y'all were running your mouths earlier, I was muted and I was already getting this information.
Could you repeat your answer to the last question that I asked you?
If you take Ambien and stay awake, you might experience disorientation or memory gaps.
Thank you. You admit that you do that. I mean, you say it's happened 3 times. If you're here telling me that it happened 3 times, and when it happens, there's memory gaps, you really don't know how many times it's happened because there are, in fact, memory gaps. So how can we really take anything that you say seriously or hold you to be like hold you as a credible witness if you're not like in your right mind, if you're delusional and might be experiencing memory gaps? Y'all coming at damn GOP with pills. Y'all coming at Brittany Cheyenne with drinking and shit. I can come at you with Ambien.
I'm done with the witness. I hope y'all got what y'all needed, because I got what I needed. Any questions? Concerns? Safety issues? Prayer requests? Thank you, I try. I've tagged Hellcat a few times. I don't know why she hasn't come in to recap.
I mean, they watch you. Well, obviously, you watch them. I mean, it's moronic. I'm going to tell you something, East. I like you to death, but you remind me of my mom. My mom, the way you get heated so quick, you have a lot of like, you got passion in behind. Like, you feel things a little deeper. I think you take things a little deeper. And like it was coming on. I could feel it. And I think Brittany's just.
You don't understand.
Brittany.
This shit was supposed to be.
And I'm also
like,
stoned
okay,
right
somebody
now. So
come
like,
in. Okay, you don't understand. This was a situation where I came in. Man was getting bullied. Man was getting all kinds of shit thrown his way. That
East might remind you of her mom, Hellcat, but Brittany remind me of a lying just piece of gutter trash. I'm sorry. Like, that's what Brittany reminds me of. Straight lies. You sat there and witnessed them lies, which is why I asked you afterwards, and I know you were good and baked afterwards, but that's why I asked you afterwards. Let's do a little recap. You still there, East, or Hellcat? East wound up leaving after you said whatever you said, but I noticed that when Brittany Ann was up in here straight bullshitting, I mean just bullshitting, she didn't remind you of nobody. And we up in there talking about Craig. People up in there calling him a liar, and I've said this before. You can form an opinion about Craig just based off of just looking at him and listening to him speak, but Brittany done showed your ass for like a whole damn year what she is, and just now, just last night in that damn live, showed you exactly what she is, and a whole bunch of versions of herself that she ain't. And that's the real Brittany, minus the lips. Bumping them big old Botox damn gums about some shit she probably ain't got no business speaking about. That is not Brittany. That is not Brittany. That is not Brittany. I'm not even sure that that's Brittany. Some people on this app should think that this is fucking hilariously ironic. The irony. Sam started off this live and brought Brittany into it. Not too long ago, Sam was talking shit about Craig and a ChatGPT picture. And then Sam literally comes in my live and invites Brittany in. And what does Brittany do? And we've skipped so much. We have skipped so much shit. I need to like write down the date of this live. It's like the 9th and the 10th. Y'all don't let me forget that shit. Because if my ass don't go to jail whenever I get out, we gonna be here to remind y'all of that shit. Let's go ahead and make the video. Go ahead and make the video. We're gonna put that on Common Sense though.
Explain it to me.
I'm just curious. Sam, did you go back afterwards, like today, when you, like, sometime before or after you were getting on live saying, Dodge is scared of me? Did you go back and ask Brittany Ann, like, what the fuck? Like, I know you probably did back then when she posted the fake warrant, but did you go back this morning and be like, Brittany, what the fuck? Yeah, you can ask. You want a box? All right, let's see. Where is we at?
Told deliberately to basically kind of living with, no, that was the song being played. So that was a lie that you told deliberately to basically kind of told deliberately to basically kind of living with, no, that was the song. Being played. So that was a lie that you told deliberately to basically kind of.
No, it wasn't deliberately. I absolutely was mistaken. That is why I came back and apologized to you, because I forgot about the did things that
you told deliberately to basically kind of.
No, it wasn't deliberately. I absolutely was mistaken. And that is why I came back and apologized to you, because I forgot about the added things, the added text that I put onto the video till I went back. After you said that, when I went back, I rewatched it. I'm like, wait a second. This sound doesn't even have that name. And yes, I literally did type that out because I was responding to like parts of the.
There's a lot to unpack and put in here.
I'm not done. You interrupt me. I try not to interrupt you. It's not a label. You can just.
Totally wrong in my response to you. It was using some of the laws from 48 Laws of Power. Totally wrong in my response to you.
It's not about me. It's about Craig.
It was using some of the laws from 48 Laws of Power. So, yeah, I was totally wrong. So, yeah, I was totally wrong in my response to you. And I was totally wrong in. I was totally wrong in. Yeah, I was totally wrong in my response to you. And I had to correct
well,
that.
I don't require an apology for that, and I don't really think that she deserves an apology from you just because, I mean, she's a sheep.
I was mistaken from what I had said. I was mistaken from what I had said.
Why can't you just own up to the fact that you knew it was not true? Why can't you do everybody? So that was a lie that you told.
I was mistaken from what I had said.
Why can't you just own up to the fact that you knew it was not true? Why can't you do everybody?
I have repeated on multiple occasions that I knew it was. Have repeated on multiple occasions that I knew it was not active. I knew that it was never signed by a judge. When I had posted that, it was never signed by a judge.
Want to listen here, dude. When do you shut a light?
Ambien. Take Ambien. Do you take Ambien?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember one night you were in a live, and do you take Ambien?
Yeah.
And then, like, rather than go.
That popped off. Usually take it right before I go to bed. I usually take it right before I go to bed, and then I'll be scrolling, and then every once in a while there's like a surprise live that popped off, and I haven't fallen asleep, and I'm like, oh shit. And then like this has happened. Surprise live that popped off, and I haven't fallen asleep, and I'm like, oh shit. And then surprise event.
Take Ambien, you said yes. On this, I just asked you if you take Ambien, you said yes. I just asked. Oh my God. I just scrolled past and saw your background. I said in the live last night that I was 15 in that picture. Brittany, you wasn't nothing in that picture. That might be a lovely young lady from like Santa Fe or San Antonio, somewhere down on the border that you might have gone to school with, but that ain't you. Why are you texting me? Okay, hear me out on this. I just asked you if you take Ambien, you said yes. I just asked you if sometimes you take Ambien and then don't go to sleep. And you said no at first. And then you said, okay, there was this one time, like there was a surprise live, and that's too much. We don't need all that. And if you take if you take Ambien and you don't go to sleep, it literally like causes disorientation and memory loss. So how do we know you didn't say something or do something and you just don't remember it? Like you're
That's a good attempt to gaslight.
gaslighting. No, I'm not gaslighting. It's just me pointing out the I don't remember it. Like you're
That's a good attempt to gaslight.
gaslighting. No, I'm not gaslighting. It's just me pointing out the obvious. I mean, you just admitted that you do that. So, I mean,
I do that, or it has happened a few times.
It's happened a few times.
Unlike Sassy, who regularly medicates and is live rambling for
It's not
hours
the
and hours and can't
conversation
remember
right
all
now.
her memory
Everybody mute.
shit and
Everybody mute.
and
Everybody
East.
mute. Or mute them.
Hours and can't
Conversation right
remember all
now.
her memory
Everybody mute.
shit and
Everybody
East.
mute. Or mute them. Answer to the last question that I asked you.
If you take Ambien and stay awake, you might experience disorientation or memory gaps.
Thank you. And you admit that you do that. I mean, you say it's happened 3 times. If you're here telling me that it happened 3 times, and when it happens, there's memory gaps, you really don't know how many times it's happened because there are, in fact, memory gaps. So how can we really take anything that you say seriously or hold you to be like hold you as a credible witness if you're not like in your right mind, if you're delusional and might be experiencing memory gaps? Y'all coming at damn GOP with pills. Y'all coming at Brittany Cheyenne with drinking and shit. I can come at you with Ambien.
I was mistaken from what I had said.
Why can't you just own up to the fact that you knew it was not true? You knew it was not true. Knew it was not true.
I was mistaken from what I had said.
Why
Knew
can't
it
you
was
do
not
everybody?
active. I have repeated on multiple occasions that I have repeated on multiple occasions that I knew
It's not skipping. I'm down editing.
it was not active. I knew that it was never signed by a judge. When I had posted that, it was never signed by a judge.
Now we got to try to make it quicker, but I think we've got everything we need. Y'all tell me.
So that was a lie that you told deliberately to basically kind of.
No, it wasn't deliberately. I absolutely was mistaken. So yeah, I was totally wrong. I have repeated on multiple occasions that I knew it was not active. I knew that it was never signed by a judge. When I had posted that, it was never signed by a judge.
Do you take Ambien?
Yeah. Usually take it right before I go to bed, and then I'll be scrolling, and then every once in a while there's like a surprise live that popped off, and I haven't fallen asleep, and I'm like, oh shit.
If you take Ambien and you don't go to sleep, it literally like causes disorientation and memory loss. So how do we know you didn't say something or do something and you just don't remember it?
That's a good attempt to gaslight.
Gaslighting? No, I'm not gaslighting. It's just me pointing out the obvious. I mean, you just admitted that you do that. So, I mean,
I do that, or it has happened a few times.
It's happened a few times.
Unlike Sassy, who regularly medicates and is live rambling for hours and hours and can't remember all her memory shit and East.
If you take Ambien and stay awake, you might experience disorientation or memory gaps.
Thank you. You admit that you do that. I mean, you say it's happened 3 times. If you're here telling me that it happened 3 times, and when it happens, there's memory gaps, you really don't know how many times it's happened because there are, in fact, memory gaps. So how can we really take anything that you say seriously or hold you as a credible witness if you're not like in your right mind, if you're delusional and might be experiencing memory gaps? Y'all coming at damn GOP with pills. Y'all coming at Brittany Cheyenne with drinking and shit. I can come at you with Ambien. Why can't you just own up to the fact that you knew it was not true?
Really, I was mistaken from what I had said. I repeated on multiple occasions that I knew it was not active. I knew that it was never signed by a judge. When I had posted that, it was never signed by a judge.
I think I still have it. In the Augie Accords. Let's call them the Augie Accords. Remember, Brittany Ann, you started this shit by like putting out Augie's receipts a couple weeks ago, like they were supposed to be gospel. So we're going to the Augie Accords. I'm going to play it just to see if it's what I'm looking for. They see me scrolling, they hating, patrolling, they trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty. And we're still scrolling, there's so much, good God, I'm gonna be here all fucking day. They see me rolling, they hating, controlling me, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Son of a bitch. My thumbs are getting tired from scrolling. There it is.
I want to reiterate again. That what I posted, I have so much more. There is a reason I've not posted everything.
And I know what it is.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's coming soon. That is very legit. It is not something that I, first of all, again, just to repeat myself, in case anybody missed it the first time, that's not something that I would post unverified from law enforcement.
If what they posted has your birth date wrong, like, then it's wrong.
I want to reiterate again. That what I posted, I have so much more. There is a reason I've not posted everything.
And I know what it is.
Yes. Well,
Oh, damn, Sam, did you just say, I know what it is? What was it, Sam? I know what it is.
I'm sorry. That's coming soon. That is very legit. It is not something that I, first of all, again, just to repeat myself, in case anybody missed it the first time, that's not something that I would post unverified from law enforcement.
If what they posted has your birth date wrong, like, then it's probably not correct. Because any warrant would have to whether you're real. You have to identify someone properly in order to swear out a warrant.
It's going to be 12/30 of 77.
Well, you're not going to ruin your reputation, for one thing.
But, well, that.
Also illegal to forge and pose government fucking related documents like a warrant.
Yeah, it is. And that was definitely not forged by
Hey,
any
Clint,
stretch
hold
of the
up.
imagination. I'm not an idiot.
You're not an idiot? That is definitely not forged. You're right. Ain't nothing on it to forge. Ain't no fucking signature.
They always say, though, they always say that these documents aren't real.
If there was a warrant, say, out for me, would she be able to obtain that document? How would she get a document?
Absolutely not. And that's the thing, she would not.
She would have no way of getting that kind of document.
It is not public records. It's not public records. Correct.
Yeah.
Even if I said disclaimer, it's not true. But even if I said, guys, Brittany's been known to lie. Okay, Brittany's been, it's not true. It's not true. Her reputation would precede my words.
Oh, without a doubt. I just wanted people to be aware, not just you two, but people to be aware the narrative they're trying to spin. And we all know that was not.
Yeah, I know
case.
that they were going to try to do that. I don't care. I don't care. I hope an officer calls me about it. I really do. That would be great.
I would imagine they would lead them right back to Craig to go pick it up.
That is very, very real.
Only a law officer, law enforcement officer has access
Okay.
warrants.
Yeah. That's
And
what.
if you, yeah, so that and that's what makes it hold on. Yeah, she wouldn't have access to any of this information unless she is in law enforcement.
Is our work here done? Can we get a round of applause? Would anybody like an autograph? It might be worth more after I go to jail for like 6 years.
That ain't happening.
I think I'm just going to put that video at the end of this video just for shits and giggles, just to give Augie a little bit of credit. Post. I'm not going to tag Hellcat.
I asked God, why do people check?
Now Sam's mentioning me in a comment. What, Sam? I didn't write the script. Y'all wrote the script. They see me rolling, they hating, controlling me, trying to catch me riding dirty. Sassy, to answer your question from earlier, I don't know whether you asked for a box or not, but there are people out there that are still talking about pressing more charges on me. So if they do that, then when I go to court Tuesday, I will go back to jail, I'm sure. Otherwise, after Tuesday, all this shit should be over with, but we'll see.
Hi.
Hello.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. After Tuesday, I just didn't understand. I thought that was over.
After Tuesday, all this shit should be over with.
Good deal. You put it behind you.
But like I said, there's still mad motherfuckers out there.
Yeah. And I think about these two women a lot because they meddle in people's stuff. And when they're mad, they like to try to antagonize and make things more than what they are. So that's just been weighing on me a lot since you had said that. And I was like, I don't know. It's what it is. But thanks for answering. You didn't have to.
Anyway, I got more shit to do before I leave, so we're going to take a break. We might be in East live later if she goes live, but and that's all, folks. Da, 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 da.
Hold on.
Where you from? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Love y'all. We'll talk to y'all later.
Do you know Stephen Wilson Jr.?
Nope.
Look him up. I think you'll like him.
Will do. I'll check it out. We might do a WhatsApp call later.
Okay.
All right. Love y'all.